I swear I'll be giving y'all my life in these verses. I can't really make none of this shit up. This is my life as I know it. All factuals. I ain't got no time to sit down and lie to you. I just be jotting down my life. Netflix and chill. Baby braiding up my hair. I thought I told you that my game Frigidaire. Just trying to make sure you're aware. It's a whole lot of money to be made everywhere, and it's solely up to you if you gon' get it how you live it. Hennessy Code, that's factuals. My young thing got potential, let me package you. If you know, then you know I can mold you, baby. Put your listening ears on, don't be talking crazy. I ain't nothing like you used to. Coolin', I'm staying away from all that stupid shit too. Gotta get the bag, maneuvering in silence, life's good. Why would I wake up choosing violence? Damn shame they don't wanna see you happy on this side of gallons, getting brain freezes from some daiquiris. I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Listen, I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Shit. Listen, love, don't you know that we are just coolin'? And baby, I just want you to chill. We just groovin'. Listen, I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Listen, I'm feeling alright now. Shit, I'm feeling alright now. Good. First they seem to love you and then that shit turn to hate. I could really give a fuck cause I wanna just elevate. Get in place in and out of Cali on the weekends, just to get your mind right and stay up out the deep end. Thank you God, I know in favor how my life is going. The ones who fake you kept them from me and it's really showing. Bruce Lee, aura, baby, I be glowing. You can't gain me love, I be knowing. If you stand for nothing, then you fall for something. Some bad bitches that you see ain't never worth the cuffing. I remain cooler than the cut. You know what it's up. Riding around on assignment, baby. You know what it's up. I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Listen, I need that shit like right now, baby. I need that shit like right now. Shit. Listen, love, don't you know that we are just coolin'? Baby, I just want you to chill. We just groovin'. Yeah, baby, that's the one. Like I said, I need that shit like right now. Like right now. Don't get none of that on my shoes either. I don't give a fuck how much sauce you see. Yeah, you the one. I swear I'll be giving y'all my life in these verses. I can't really.
Yo. We lit out here. I don't even know if my mic on right now. Hold on. Oh yeah, my mic on. We lit. What's good, y'all? Oh, so dope live. I know what we do each and every time we get here. Some few adjustments right now. Bear with me. And there's some little tunes. I'm saying. Salute. Make sure you subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Like this video, like previous content. I appreciate each and every last one of you all and the support that you've shown this channel. We are growing. Salute to the chat. Salute to the viewers. We're going to do some talking today. I know we're going to do some talking in a major way. Have a little fun. I hope y'all like that song Right Now. Written by moi. And I got a few more songs just like that. You can find that on all streaming platforms. That is from the album Velvet Tony 2. And that song is titled Right Now. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in, coming on in. We're going to do some talking. Have some fun today, y'all. Feeling good. It's good. Y'all doing all right? I ain't telling me that collar was looking crazy, or maybe it's just because how the shirt was. Okay. What's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all stopping in on me. Also Dope Live. Also Dope Entertainment. Y'all know what we do each and every time we get here. We do a little talking and having fun, man, roasting and letting the time go, you know, on this YouTube thing. You can't take YouTube too serious, even though, you know, a few people might. That's on them. But today we are going to discuss how Kwame Brown sabotaged another Gilbert Arenas interview. Now, I want to give credits to Sis Wabbit with a wrench for having this footage. I do remember seeing this live a while ago. And I couldn't, you know, get my hands on it. It got deleted. And I believe it was a live that was on Sister T's platform. But thanks to Sis Wabbit with a wrench, you can't even say that 5 times fast. He has that video on his platform, and I appreciate you for having that. So now we're going to do a reaction to that. And y'all know we have fun each and every time we do these reactions. So buckle up. Feel free to have some input. We are going to do a little talking. Drink of choice is just lemonade. I know I got a styrofoam cup, nothing else in it. No, it's lemonade. It's nice and easy today, y'all. You know, nice chill day at work today. We're just doing the lemonade with the crushed ice. I'm doing. That's how relaxed I am today. I'm doing the crushed ice. I'm relaxed like that. I'm doing the crushed ice. That's how relaxed I am, y'all. Sorry, my bad, y'all. There we go. All right, my bad, y'all. All right, we're going to get into this video. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody that's pulling up on the live stream. Y'all know what we do. We're going to do some talking. Again, salute Sis Wabbit with a wrench for having this video. Very dope.
How you doing, Sister T?
Hey, Gilbert, how you doing?
How you doing, Queen Regina?
I'm doing wonderful, Mr. Arenas.
I see you doing a lot of lying this morning, Sister Regina, Queen.
You go ahead. Let's talk about it, issue by issue.
See, right away, I like Gilbert's approach. You know, like I said, these people have no life but to sit around and defame people's character, not knowing they can get sued for this type of behavior. But what do? They go and do it anyways. I don't get these people. You say all these defaming things, and then when somebody approaches you with it, with receipts showing you that that's not the type of person they are, now you said, let's discuss it issue by issue. It ain't no issue. The only issue was you making a BS. Queen Regina, you somebody grandma. We gotta think about that, y'all. There's somebody grandma conducting herself with this kind of behavior. It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever.
And
So I
then
just
we'll let the audience determine if I'm lying. And
okay.
really, it's your daddy that I would like to speak.
Let the audience determine if you lying. People already know you lying. You don't have no track record of telling the truth. See, that's why I said this YouTube, internet stuff, people be tying this into their real life because they don't really have a life outside of this internet stuff. This stuff for real be just fun and roasting. Because I can't believe how people actually look at this and be in display so much. It's crazy.
Because he's the one that provided the information, because it's in quote to that article. Now I can only read, and I know what quotes mean, and it's supposed to be the spoken word quoted by the individual who spoke the word. Now,
Okay, so Queen Regina.
well, I know you're talking in that condescending voice.
Yes, Mama.
I
am.
know, but you know I'm your elder. Come on, straighten up your voice.
Well, then elders shouldn't just
See how that the psychological of a mind work, where you spew lies about somebody and then the person confronts you about you spewing lies about them. Now your next defense is, why are you talking to me in a condescending tone? I am your elder. You need to straighten up. That's not normal. Normal people don't conduct themselves with such behavior. That's not normal. I'm sorry. I don't know what you thought. That's not normal, sweetheart. You playing games. And again, salute to Gilbert for just really being a patient guy and down to earth. And this shows character.
lie on people like this.
I'm not just lying.
Okay, so I'll tell you the story that I know. They were both in high school when they had me. One was not 23 and one was not 17. They were both in high school when they had little old me. My daddy got a scholarship, went off to college.
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. We rocking.
My mother finished her senior year. She got on that crack rock. was on drugs. Okay, are you following me now? She was on that crack rock on drugs.
Okay, I don't told you about that condescending voice.
I'm sorry. When you a liar, I
no, there's no lying because I told you the article.
You said.
So he can spew hate and spew all types of things about people, but then when they check you, you feel some kind of way because now you look foolish. Roger that.
One was 23.
That's what the article said.
They were both in high.
I'm trying to tell you that's what the article said.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what is the age difference of your mom and dad?
2 years.
2 years. Okay.
18, 16.
16.
18, 16, 11th and a senior. One was turning 17.
They had to be both kids. So Gil, tell us the story. Tell us your story.
So basically, they were 17 and 16 when they.
And what's dope about this is Gil don't even have to give this type of information to strangers, but he's so humble that he's willing to give his story to, the internet. And like I said, man, it just shows character right here, and who's really who when you look at everything.
Conceived me, and then he turned 18, went to college. On his, like you have that, like in football, he played for the University of Miami. He came back to visit, and he found her on drugs. So he left, went back to college, ended up breaking his leg. He got a call from. She has a new man. They had a new child. The brother, the person under me, his name is Blue. Me and him are still in contact. So it's the second child. My dad gets a call while he's. If you want to be a father, here's your time. I haven't seen Francis. That's my mother's name. I haven't seen Francis in about 6 months. And I'm gonna watch my son's child, and you can be a father. Come pick your son up, or I'm gonna take him to foster care. So my dad went and got me, and then took me to his mother's house, which is my grandmother, in Tampa, Florida. So I was in Miami in some random lady's house. Went to Tampa, back to my grandma, and then when my dad finished school.
How old are you during this time?
2. I think 2. I don't actually remember. It's the story he told me when you called him out the first time. Mm-hmm. And then when he finished school.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, people speaking on things that they don't know. Like, you speaking on a situation that you don't even know this man's story. You don't know this man's story, but you speaking on it like you know it. That's the problem I got. Like, that's the issue. Like, you shouldn't even be speaking on something you don't even know about. Now, and then you asking questions to him while he's telling the story, but you supposed to have knew the story. That's what I'm saying. The defamation and everything, you have to back up things with receipts when you say these things. And like your phrase got you on video. It's so many instances that so many content creators have you on video for the things that you do, and you're the person that actually has the catchphrase got you on video, and you caught on video numerous of times showing disorderly conduct. You've been caught on video numerous of times behaving inappropriately.
He didn't even finish school. He dropped out because he broke his leg, frustrated. He wanted to be an actor. He was in the TV show, Miami Vice? He did an episode, so he figured, okay, I can do this acting thing. He came back to Tampa, grabbed me, and took off from for Hollywood. That first takeoff when we went to Hollywood is when we were homeless because he didn't have no plan. He just said, I'm going to be
But
famous.
there was a girlfriend with him.
Yeah, he had a girlfriend.
Where was your mother?
Okay, go ahead.
Wait a minute. What was your mother doing all this?
What does if the man had a girlfriend have to do with anything? These two old frisky women. Y'all get up here and get all frisky, like old sister getting all frisky, like y'all frisky for no reason. Y'all gotta relax. You gotta relax. All this friskiness, y'all. For people that have so much business, y'all ladies frisky, man. God dang, ask about the man singing.
I'm just curious.
The man is
the lady never seen her. She was on drugs. So we can understand. My mother had, from what my brother said, 8 or 9 kids, and not one of them lived with her.
Okay.
So she had them and left them. She was on drugs. That's what she died of.
Okay, so this what about this Burger King? I'm just asking. This Burger King incident that you supposedly, disrespect. I don't know. I'm just
disrespect.
I don't know. Disrespect your mom. I'm asking you. There was supposed to have been like an incident that happened with Burger King. Is that true? When you actually finally met your mom, or is it just rumor? Is it just rumor?
I don't know. I met my mother for the first time at the Miami Heat game in the back. That was the first. I met my mother for 3 minutes at the Miami Heat. It's Miami Heat. If you Google it, it'll be probably like January 2nd, 4th, or 6th.
How old are you? How old are you?
20. 19, 20.
And you.
Dang, Queen Regina, why you keep asking the man how old he is when he telling the goddamn story? How old are you? How old are the man be in the middle of a story, he telling the story, you asking the man how old he is. Let him just tell the story. Just let the man tell the story. Ask the man how old he was. He be wanting to know age so much. What's going on? Hold on, y'all. Oh no, ridiculous, man. I don't know what's going on. Gotta make sure my audio good, y'all. Yo. Okay, really good. Oh man, some crazy folk out here in the world, boy. How old are you? Man, telling the story to me, how old are you? This is my grandma.
You didn't talk to her?
Yes, I talked to her. So I've told this story before. I'm in a layup line and I hear some woman calling my name, and this is my second year. No one's ever called my name in a game. So I look, and then she's waving, her and another lady, and then she's waving and she says, "I'm your mom." Which, just like any kid, a reaction goes inside you. So that game was really rough for me. I got kicked out of that game.
She said this before the game.
Yeah, it was in a layup line. So she's, before.
We don't know that language, layup line. I know I don't.
Yeah, I know, but you spoke on Greek to Freak, which if you don't know basketball, I don't even. Okay, never mind.
You talking about Giannis and all that, talking basketball, and you don't even know what layup line is and all. What are we finding? What are these people? But you know what? The internet shows you that it's a lot of different people outside, and you just really got to be careful, because these people they elevator don't go all the way up. They pick their basket, short a few sandwiches.
See how you?
Yeah. So
it was before the game, though.
So before the game, before the arena's filled,
and And you laugh because you know he was wrong.
So she's there saying, you know, I'm your mother. So, you know, the emotions of, you know, this could be real. I end up you can look, I got kicked out of the game, got 2 technicals through the headband at the ref. And then after the game, when we're going back into the tunnel to get to the bus, they let her back there. So they let her back there. She gave me a hug, crying, saying she's sorry, gave me her number. I got on the bus. I didn't even know what to say. I was frozen. I'm just hugging her. Got on the bus, called my dad and said, hey, I think I met my mother. And then he was like, what's her name? And then I looked at the paper and it said Mary Frances. He's like, yep, that's her. And he said, how do you feel? And I was like, shit, I don't know. We lost the game. I don't know. I have to think. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that I have to think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said, how do you feel? And you said, I don't know.
No.
We lost the game. Why'd you start talking about the game?
Because Queen Regina, I've never in my life met this woman. You gotta remember, I'm 20 years. Mm-hmm. 20 years I didn't have a mother. Mm-hmm. We never talked about it. I never asked her. I never asked him about it. All I did was put my pain that I felt inside of basketball. So whenever I got frustrated,
you sure did.
I played basketball. So I'm trying to cope with it by saying, oh, we lost the game. I can't think about, what that feeling is right now. Let me think about it. So I gave him the number. I don't know if he ever called. So my childhood, so we can rewind. My childhood, if you get me to the NBA so I can meet my mother. See, I felt if I got famous, my mother would come after me. She'll come see me. And I said, if I become an NBA player, I promise you, I will not ask her any questions and try to chastise her for what she did.
Mm-hmm. Did she try, Gilbert? Did she try to reach out?
It was just that one time. So it was just that one time.
And you didn't try to, Gilbert, you could, okay. Why didn't you try to reach her? I'm just asking. I could be wrong.
So you got to remember, growing up, I didn't know nothing about her. I made this pattern.
But let's talk about, you didn't finish up what you asked God for. So God give you what you asked for.
So my thing was I wouldn't do drugs.
See, that be the problem with two people on a panel, and actually that's Queen Regina. Sister T's interview, but Queen Regina asked a question, Sister T asked a question. Instead of just actually letting Sister T ask the question, then if once Gil finish answering Sister T's questions, she can answer your question, Queen Regina. But you asking him what he was praying for and stuff, questions that don't mean that. You just want to be heard, like you said. You just want to be heard. Y'all won't let the man talk. But it gets better.
I wouldn't do any of that stuff if you help me get to the NBA so I can meet my mother. And I promise you, I won't ask her any questions. So sure enough, I get to the NBA, she came out. So when I'm sitting there and she's hugging me, like all I'm thinking about is that promise I made with God. That's why I'm froze, because do I ask her a question? Do I ask her, what do I say? What do I say to a person that I haven't met in 20 years? That I didn't know nothing about? What do I say? So fast forward 2026, 2025. Playoff.
Now you say fast forward. What happened then though, Gilbert?
Did nothing. God answer your prayer?
Yes, ma'am. I made it to the NBA.
Hey, that's what I want to say too. Queen Regina asked Gilbert Arenas, did God answer his prayers? You know he gonna say yes. You know, this man was in the NBA. He was blessed to have an opportunity and got the opportunity and ran with it. So, but my thing is, Queen Regina, why would you ask him that? And you clearly know just by what he's saying, you know. I don't like when people bring a church into everything, like, and those people be the most hateful people. You got a lot of black inside of them, real disgusting people. I don't like when people be bringing church and everything. You know, stop just bringing church and everything. You ain't got to bring church and everything. Let the man tell his story, because you're not a godly woman. Again, you on video numerous times displaying disorderly conduct, acting very inappropriately. Queen Regina, shame on you.
I got to see my mother, and I responded by living up to what I said. I would not ask her and chastise her about what happened.
Did you say to God, I will not ask her questions and get to know her?
No.
What was God supposed to do after?
I don't know. Miss Queen Regina, I was 10 years old.
Oh.
I was 10.
What was God supposed to? What? What are you asking right now? My cotton phone? You got my cotton phone? What is he asking right now? My cotton fell live. You got my cotton falling live. What? Man, listen, man. I'm gonna say this right here. You gotta step outside of that, trying to portray an image to people, and actually, you don't have to try to fit a facade. Basically, what I'm trying to say, you don't have to try to make it seem like you are this godly woman and you stand on something when you on this YouTube thing every day and acting inappropriate and spewing lies on this man and didn't want to question and ask him stuff. You went from lying on him to asking him, did he pray? You gotta think about that, man.
You saw that. I was like,
but
I'm a little kid. I'm a little kid. I'm a little kid.
But you wanted more. Did you want?
I don't know. I'm 10. I'm fighting in school, getting suspended for a woman that left me. I don't, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out how to cope with it. I don't want to talk to my dad about it. And I didn't know until 2005. Me and my dad are watching the playoffs. We just finished losing to LeBron and them. And we're watching the second round. And he said, hey, can I ask you a question? And I was like, damn, in the middle of the game? He was like, yeah. He said, how come you've never asked me about your mother? And
I don't see you backstage.
And look at what Kwame Brown said. What'd he say? He lied. Basically, he was saying that Gilbert was lying about his story. Salute, Skinny. I'm talking about a bus. Yo, and then Kwame trying to tell Gil he lying about his story of his life. That's what that comment was. Let's continue.
I'm sorry, Gil. Go ahead, baby. I don't see you backstage.
And I got kind of like that dismissive, condescending tone I did with you. Like, why are we talking about that shit during basketball? And he was like, no, you know, it's really strange. me and Cherie, which Cherie was his longtime girlfriend. He's like, me and Cherie always was trying to figure out how to tell you. And we figured once you ask us the question, I will let you know the story of what happened to me and your mother.
Who?
Y'all see that? Y'all see what he said? What'd he say? I'm backstage. Basically, I was backstage. This nigga lying like a motherfucker. This what Kwame Brown saying about Gil. He said, I was backstage. This nigga lying like a motherfucker. How you tell somebody they lying about this story, man?
Oh, your father, right? You talking about your father?
Yeah. So
Okay, you still with Cherie?
Yes, ma'am.
And how was your relationship with Cherie?
I love Cherie. But that's why I told him, I
Like
said,
a mom?
yes. And so he's telling me the story during the playoffs.
Why Kwame say you lying? You know why Kwame think you would say that? I'm only asking, baby, because I don't want to. He in the back.
To be honest, I don't know how I'm lying about my.
And y'all keep in mind now, Gil is on Sister T's platform doing an interview on Sister T's panel about his story, and not to mention clear up some lies that Queen Regina was spreading about him, right? Which she's sitting on the panel for quiet because he got on hush because he's hitting her with nothing but facts. So while all this is going on, and the reason why Gil is on the platform, you got Kwame Brown backstage, and then most likely he was in the comment section. I mean, in the chat, saying Gil lying. What is he lying about? Now, if you're referring to the stuff that Queen Regina was saying about Gil, Kwame, you obviously missed the beginning of this interview when Gil checked her. And she had no choice but to say, okay, let's address issue by issue. Like she's still about to rectify the situation. She definitely wasn't. It's weirdos, man.
Story.
Right.
It's my story. Like, so 2005, my dad is telling me about the story, the same story I told you. Yeah, they had me. He went to college. So this is the first time I'm actually hearing the story about him and my mother. And I never asked because him and his girlfriend did a great job.
Is the girlfriend black?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh, no, Kwame. Oh, we want to hear from Kwame. Woo! We don't want to hear from you, number 54. That boy number was 54. You know, we all know, like in basketball, some of the cases, like back in the day, like when we all used to hoop, all the fellas and stuff, when we played for like our rec team or our high school team, whatever, everybody was trying to get the cool number like 23 or number 1 or number 10 or numbers like number 8, Kobe number. Like we was trying to get the popular number. This dude got like 50 dudes that rock like football numbers like 54 and 63 and 72, and them dudes, you knew them for one or two things. Either they were hacks on the court or they were hacks on the court. And Kwame, I know Kwame was a stone cold hack. I seen plenty of footage of Kwame hacking. I knew Kwame was a hack. I know Kwame a hack. Your number 54, any dude with like number 99 or number 80 or numbers like that in football, in basketball, you gotta be a hack. Those usually the dudes they put in the game to foul the best player on the other team to slow him down a little bit. Those type dudes. Now, I got a question. Why is Kwame Brown popping up on an interview that has to deal with Gilbert? Nobody can answer that. Why is he here? Let's find out.
Ladies, he's trying to placate to you guys' softer side. I have a godson that did not know his mother until
y'all listen to each other. No fighting, no arguing.
I'm talking to y'all. I'm not even gonna talk to him because I know him. I know how he lies. This man was a grown man, and if God answered his prayers, then he should have did what he said. How about say hello to your mother? If you haven't seen somebody in a long time, you say the first thing you say is hello, how are you? And being a mother and being a son of a mother, it's a spiritual connection, and that's what he lacks. It don't matter how long or how much you haven't seen your mother. You yearn for your mother.
Just like you appeared on this interview to tell another man he's lying about the story of his own life. Where's the love in that, bro? Like, you hating on the man, and you hate for the man to tell the story because this man really is an example of getting it out the mud. You clowned the man on sleeping in the gym and not having no money, and he was broke, and he had to live his life a certain way for them few years. That was you. But now the man get to talk about his story and really be an inspiration to people and show them that you too can do it too as well. Salute the creed. Salute the creed. You mad and you feel some kind of way, bro. You got that jealousy in your heart, man, and you jealous for no reason. When you can simply just build. You talk about building, but you showing up on another man interview, asking him questions about, telling him he lying about his own life. Where they do that at? RG, salute the creed. Appreciate you, brother. Where they do that at, Kwame? See, that's the dudes. Kwame, he argumentative like that. That's like some little woman. You know how like women like, fellas, y'all know how women like to pick fights just to get energy, to see if you care about what they talk. Like that stuff, Kwame on some female stuff right here, bro. Like I'm pulling up to tell this bitch ass nigga he lying about his life so he can argue with me. That's basically what you did, bro. Like that shit ain't cool. Miss Archie. Salute. Miss Archie. Salute to you.
Yearn for your other parent. This is a soulless man. He's a throwaway baby. Because that don't have no excuse for the way he's been running around YouTube and behaving. He wants me to respect his mother and his family when he's sitting on panels with men that's disrespecting my whole family. So I don't want to hear all that. This nigga is a clown. My godson.
Where's the lie? You said I lied.
A 9-year-old.
Where's the lie?
A 9-year-old kid handled the situation better than a grown, rich adult.
Where's the lie?
And I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you the difference is. My homeboy.
No, I want to know the lie.
His mother wasn't around. My homeboy who had a son that his mother wasn't around. His
Fuck
father.
Your homeboy. Where's the lie?
His father breathed life into the situation. His father did not make him feel like his mother was wrong about anything she was doing. He used to tell him, your mother is just going through something. Look at the venom he talked about his mother. She was a crackhead. That's what she died of. Some lady said my name. He has hatred built up for his own mother because of what his father has told him. He shouldn't even known his mama.
Bro, this dude literally sitting here and remixing this dude Gil words, bro. This dude did not say he hated his mother. He said he just haven't seen her in so long, he didn't know how to respond when he saw her, bro. Like, why you be doing this stuff, KB? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just be doing stuff for content. You just doing stuff for content. You just saying shit just to say shit, bro. He literally hates his mother. His mother was a crackhead. He didn't say that. He said his mom was on crack rock. Never disrespected her and said she was a crackhead, bro. You did. Kwame, you're disrespectful, bro. You just disrespectful, man. It's like you don't even know what to say out your mouth sometimes, my boy. Like you just say anything with it. Like, what? This dude is ridiculous. Yo, facts. Gilbert has patience. Like I said at the beginning of this live, like the patience and professionalism that he displayed, because he's an image. He know he's a likeness, and he has a brand to protect. So he can't dumb out on somebody like Kwame Brown, where people can take that video and chop it and do what they're gonna do with it. You're like, no. Gilbert know where he at. I'm sure. It's crazy, Creed, man. Like, bruh, like, is this real, bruh? Like, it gotta be like somebody gotta. Normal people don't operate like this, bro. I'm sorry, normal people do not operate like this. Normal people do not operate like this.
Gilbert, did your father talk to you about your I'm just asking about your
my dad has never said anything bad about my mother.
Yeah, okay. That's
Can where's the lie? He said bad. I was lying, right? He came up here to say I was lying.
Sister T, did I not use the word breathe life? I did not use the word say something bad.
Where's the lie?
That's the difference between
the lie.
That's the difference between being a real
parent. Lie.
That's why he don't want me to talk.
Lie. You said I was lying. You got up here.
When another parent is absent,
coming from a nigga who didn't go to his son's graduation or seen his daddy.
I'll let you talk, Gilbert. I'll let you talk.
You wasn't up here. You didn't let me talk. You wasn't even up here.
I'll finish this part. Let me finish this part, then you go.
Kwame talking about breathing life into the situation when you came on camera and disrespected your DMs, your children, your pops, your girlfriend. I don't know. Y'all pick. Y'all tell me who else he disrespected. This dude just he's unbelievable. That's what he is. He's unbelievable. Right. Definitely rude and disrespectful, Ms. Lachi. Don't know how to talk to folk, just say anything. And then when somebody responds, you feel some kind of way, you getting your feelings. Because you thought that nobody would have a comeback for what you be saying. Like, come on, bro. But he not gonna go viral. Like Gil said, the only way he'll probably go viral again is if he actually follows up on those fights and fades that he been handing out to people. Like that's the only way I think Kwame Brown can go viral. Like all the fades that he said he was gonna take in like 2021, he should do it now where he pulling up on cats with the camera, of course, talk to the people, whatever. He got his footage, they got their footage, and he'll go viral again. I'm telling you right now. If he do it, I promise you, if he do it, he will go viral again. I promise you. If Kwame Brown, all them fades that he called out 2021, if he pull up on people, most certainly going viral again, because everybody want to see the fade. Salute, Dr. Lena Ball Status. What's going on, Dr. Lena? What's going on? just don't understand this guy, man.
Real parent breathed life into the situation. His words were, I didn't talk bad, or he didn't talk bad. If whether you talk bad or good, if you don't breathe life into the situation, then that absence will grow a kid's heart cold. You have to breathe life into that situation. Fan the flames and keep that option open, so when you see your mother again, there's no animosity. What did she do to you other than not be there? She had a sickness. She was sick. You're supposed to nourish her back to health, not judge her for her sickness. And that's your problem. And until you fix yourself and forgive your mother, nothing you touch in life will be well. Now you go ahead.
How you feel about that, Gilbert?
Okay.
How you feel about what Kwame?
Gil, like, man, I don't give a fuck what this dude talking about, man. Kwame just talking. It sound good, Kwame. And you saying it to a dude that know you, bro. Like, that ain't gonna fall. That ain't nothing what you saying, my boy. It sound good, but that's against everything that you said in your videos when you didn't breathe life into a lot of situations. But now Gil's supposed to breathe life because you said so. Do as I say, not as I do. I get it, Kwame.
Just said,
to be honest, I don't give a fuck what that stupid nigga talking about. He came up here, he came up on the panel to say I was lying. Where did he where was the lie? He just wanted to come up.
Can you just finish the story?
He wanted to come up here and give his opinion.
I'll say what the lie was if he's asking me.
Okay,
I'll say what the lie was.
Yeah, that's what we wanted. Where's the lie?
He said, where's the lie?
Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Appreciate everybody that's coming in. Salute to the chat. Appreciate you spending time with me. We're going to work. We're going to have some fun. We're going to break this thing down. We already 52 minutes in. Time be flying when you're having fun. Let's keep rocking, yo.
Everything that he's saying is a lie. When you say you pray to God for something, you wouldn't have froze. God gives you the tools that you need. Why are you freezing? You prayed, God answered your prayers. When you see your mother, you have an open heart, but you have a full heart full of hatred. That's why you talk so aggressive to a man like me.
And you're right, Dr. Lena. KB is unbelievable, and the behavior is definitely unacceptable. I can't even believe that somebody that was a first-round draft pick in the NBA, ex-NBA first-round draft pick, conducting himself in this manner and giving, again, us regular YouTubers so much content because of how he conducts himself as a person. It's unbelievable. And he don't understand that he's content, and he's going to continue to be content each time he goes live and just talks.
That you can't fuck with. If we was in the room together, I guarantee you wouldn't be talking like this. But over this internet, you're gonna talk like you some big strong man because you confused. Your daddy is your best friend. He let you play little games because he needs your money. You don't act like a man. You don't walk like a man in your posture.
Oh, bro. Hold on, Kwame. How can you tell? How you know what the man need? How you know what the man need, man? See, that be the problem with people. People be speaking on people's pockets, man, and talking about things they know not of. How you gonna tell the man that his pops need his money? You don't even know the relationship that they have. But as soon as somebody speak on you or your situation, you feeling some kind of way. Are you speaking on the man? Because you're speaking on the man right now. Speaking on the man pops, bro. And you telling him what he need to spend his money on and not on his pops. And you don't know the magnitude of their relationship. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Is not that of a man. There's not one man I know and that I respect that would have saw their mama down and out and on drugs and don't take her to a rehab center and clean her up. Nigga, that's your mama. That's your lineage, nigga. And you don't understand that. That's why you could tell your baby mama.
Right. The same way where we read the article where you actually had your mom with you by your side when you was picking out your apartment and you couldn't do for yourself and you had handlers and people helping you, and your mom told you that she'll be back. She has to go take care of the house. She shouldn't have to do anything like that when you were staying in a place that was plentiful for your family to stay. This is an article that was wrote by Sally Jenkins. Now, you brought light on that, and I'm gonna be honest, because if you had never would have said that in numerous interviews, and when you just really just talking, running your mouth for your lives, I would have never even went to the article. But what made me go to the article, you run your mouth, and so my logic of thinking is when someone like yourself talks and say things, I'm gonna do the opposite, because usually if a person has the if people know that person for lying and just saying anything out their mouth, they're going to do the opposite anyway. So then that's just how my logic of thinking. If you got a track record of just always cap, always lying and shit, and just talking just to be saying shit, I'll just do that. I'll let you talk, but I'm gonna do the opposite. So when you said, hey, this lady Sally Jenkins spreaded all these lies about you, it made me read the article and I couldn't believe what I wrote. It was like you was a newborn baby. It was like you was a newborn baby in a real world. Like you were seeing things for the first time, like that you had to have grown men, like you always say, hold your hand, dude. Your experience when coming into the NBA. But those are the things that you don't speak about. And that's why people get upset with you when you talk and run your mouth, because you don't tell your real story. Your real story could help a future basketball star that's trying to take the path to the NBA. You could help somebody, but you rather spread lies and create fake beefs and do a whole bunch of internet games trying to trick niggas off their position. Like, you's a fuck dude for that, bro. I can't respect that, bro. And this shit right here is an example of why I can't fuck with that shit, bro. Like, for real, man.
Court, you gonna be back sucking dick. That's your daughter's mother, nigga. You don't do nothing like a man. You have temper tantrums like a little ass child.
How you feel about that? Wait a minute.
Sister T.
Because see, yes, man. Because
I haven't heard a lie about my story.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
I hear opinions about my story. Now, this is coming from a man.
Well, only you know your story.
Hold on. This is coming from a man on the other side of this tool. His father just died. He did not go see his father. His father got out of jail. He did not go see his father. He pretended that this man did not exist.
My father got out of jail,
you talked for 20 minutes.
Your
son had a graduation. You did not go to your son's graduation.
Something that's not true.
You was in LA. Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
My father got out of jail 2 years ago.
I don't want to have
I don't give a fuck how long ago he got. You was not part of that man's life. You had hatred for that man. I didn't have hatred for him. I did not have hatred for my mother because I did not know my mother.
Can I explain something to you?
I don't need you to explain shit to me. And Sister T, you want my story? Can you please let this motherfucker go?
Can I answer your question?
No, you can't ask me shit.
Okay.
Either you go. Go more. I don't want to hear. I'll leave and I'll come.
I don't want a relationship with my father. My father tried to beat my mom. Why would I want to? I have a reason for what I'm saying.
Back.
But he gonna run because he know he's a coward. This is what cowards do. He made a statement. Hold on. He made a statement about a man.
And let's keep in mind, y'all, this interview had nothing to do with Kwame Brown. Sister T didn't ask Gilbert Arenas about Kwame Brown. Queen Regina didn't ask Gilbert Arenas about Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown was in the chat talking shit about Gil. while he was giving his interview on Sister T's platform. Then Sister T brought Kwame Brown on the platform to talk, and this is what we're the result of right here, right now. So when Gil started throwing facts back at Kwame, this was what Kwame responds with. Oh, my father did this to my mother. Like, he started saying stuff like that instead of actually initially attacking the real situation and the real problem. Like, you calling a man out for one thing of what he should be doing, but you're doing the complete opposite. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's why people have an issue with what you say, bro. You free to say what you want, bro, but you just be saying anything, bro. Salute, Dottie P. Facts. He is still stuck in a teenage mindset and will never take accountability for his behavior. I have no respect for him. Yeah, man, like, you can't get no respect to somebody like that. Like, how can you? This motherfucker just be saying anything. And again, I've said it plenty of times before, and I'll say it again. When you look at Kwame Brown and his behavior and how his logic of thinking is like a child, like a man boy, like a baby man, Kwame Brown suffers from arrested development. That's what Kwame Brown suffers from. And it's quite sad because a lot of people suffer from this particular thing and don't know that they actually need professional help. They don't know. An abnormal state in which development has stopped prematurely. Like, it could have been a time period in this man's life. I want to say it was the NBA, where he had to grow up so fast because he got in there when he was 19. Mind you, he was set to go to college, but because I know the situation and the money and all that stuff, like, he had to make other arrangements. So he went into NBA. You got to do what you got to do. Nobody knock you on that. And I think psychologically that's what damaged him, because he didn't have the mindset to handle and make all those kind of decisions as a child, which results in what we're seeing now, where he really never had to take full responsibility for himself because it was always somebody there to do it for him. Almost like he was a little boy. Like somebody always had to hold his hand.
And that he don't even know me. My father murdered some people. This is not, your mother didn't murder anybody. My father tried to beat the shit out of my mom, and I still forgave him. I bought him a bill when he first got out of jail. But I'm not going to your funeral. And guess what? As a man, I looked at him and told him that before he died. I forgive you, but I don't forget. I will not be at your funeral. And I don't feel no kind of way about it. I was at peace with it. Just because y'all just found out my mom.
And you saying all that, but you say your father was a real nigga. You said all of that, and you can negate all of that when you came back and said your father was a real nigga. Why'd you say that, Kwame Brown?
My father died. That don't mean nothing. Why would I go to a funeral of a man that tried to hurt the woman I love? Fuck no. But why did you clean up and take care of your mama? See, he trying to run from that. I hit him up under that publicity. He ran because I know plenty of guys that their mothers were strung out, their mothers was down and out, messed up, and you breathe life back into them. And these women are great women today. Gilbert don't understand the role of a man. You don't just point out some faults in a woman and beat her down when she's down. You help her get back to where she needs to be.
He probably wasn't taught that though.
Because it's
you're like, why do I want this man's opinion?
I'm gonna give it to you.
Right. Like, why is this dude talking? Why is he here? What does he have to do with anything? You talking about breathing life and all this, man? You just be talking, man. It's amazing though, man. This dude was a first round NBA draft pick. And this lets you know the mentality he had and how he thought. That's heavy, y'all. Y'all gotta really think about that, man. He got paid a lot of money, which is really the result of why he's in the situation he is now. Because this up here wasn't going all the way upstairs. Right, Dottie P, exactly. He always have to express that he's a damn man. Is he trying to convince us or him? He's trying to convince himself. Because clearly, in the physical, looking at him, we know you're a man, bro. But to be like, but see, his definition of man shit is fucked up. He on some like barbaric, men fight, men do it. Like, no, men take care of their business. Men handle their responsibilities. Men keep their word. Men know if they can't. Men pick and choose their battles. Like, this dude lost.
I'm not giving my opinion. I give facts. I don't give opinion. It's facts.
Your opinion about me, ain't you?
You're telling me that.
Can you lower your voice? It's scary.
Can you please leave? Tell that nigga to leave. He can come in after. He has his own panel. He can talk all he wants. I don't want him on here. He's a grieving man, and I'm gonna say some shit that I don't want to say. I'm not a grieving man. I don't want to say some shit. I don't want to say some shit and disrespect.
And see, Gil again taking the high road. Even though Kwame has sat up here on this panel and been nothing but disrespectful, he still took the high road. He know Kwame grieving. He knew about how Kwame and his father relationship was, and he still take the high road. Facts. Salute Jamal Ali. Facts. Gotta put that one up. That's real shit. Jamal Ali said, men address each other and not talk behind someone's back. No, that's a fact. If it's an issue and you know you can talk to somebody and come to them about a situation, it shouldn't even be no issue about it. Like, you should be able to just go ahead and state your business, and if y'all agree to disagree, y'all can agree to disagree like men. But most of the time, if it's just a miscommunication and men know how to use their words, then you can solve it that way as well. But nobody, like, it's not like people walking around like Neanderthals and they gotta duke everything. Like, it, as a man, if it comes to that, it comes to that. But that should always have to be the last resort, especially if it's just words and a miscommunication. You gotta know how to communicate, and I think that's the issue that Kwame Brown doesn't. That's the issue that Kwame has. He doesn't know how to communicate with people, so that frustrates him to want to fight and use these. Well, all he got to do is use his words. That's all it come down to. Just use your words. Say what you want to say. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Appreciate everybody pulling up on me. We doing some more cooking.
Respect people for no reason. I just want to come up here and tell my story. After I tell it, he can come up here and say I'm lying all he wants. He can give his opinions all he wants. I don't want to give anger to disrespect this man's parents or anything about him. So can you please just look? This is your guy.
And look, he dancing. He dancing all in the background. He being extra. Just a child, a kid. Being a kid.
I'm not going nowhere, Gilbert.
He can come on all he wants.
He's triggered.
Yes, I'm searching. Yes. You see, I'm honest. I'm triggered right now.
Get over it.
Kwame, I want to talk to Gilbert right
now.
My
mic was mute, man. He keep running his mouth about me. I'm dancing in the background.
Now see the disrespect that Kwame has for Sister T. When she told him that she want to talk to Gilbert, he said his mic muted. Why you just couldn't drop down, bro? Why you got to be on the panel? Nobody was talking to you. Nobody wanted to hear your story. They put Gilbert up there to tell his story and clear up whatever was said about him. But you came up there and destroyed and sabotaged this man's interview and Sister T's interview with drama and beef, something you always say you try not to do.
If he can get his soft ass off here, if I can't dance in the background, put my mic on mute, fuck him. I wasn't saying a damn word.
Hey, I want to take the glove. I want to take them gloves off and disrespect the fuck out you so bad. But I'm not, sir. I'm not.
So you can't do nothing with me, and you know this. So shut up, nigga.
All right. Okay. You keep dancing. Just keep dancing, sir. How you doing? How you doing, Sister T?
I'm gonna have to mute Kwame's mic.
So
my mic is muted already.
Okay.
So again, I'm a 10-year-old boy. I've never met my mother. I have no memory.
This is crazy, man. I don't even know what we're watching right now. This man dancing in the background while the dude trying to tell his story. He playing internet games. What are we doing? This is an ex-number-1 draft pick, ex-NBA number-1 draft pick. Salute, Marky Mark. Kwame Brown is childish. Salute to Michael Ben. Mr. Brown never indulges in a conversation with someone who is smarter than him. He be trying, but then when words get thrown around and he don't understand what's going on, you talking too fast for him.
Of her, right? So when I met her, I froze. That's what actually happened. We can give our opinion about what I should have did. Well, I didn't. That's what I did. I froze. I mean, we just finished a game. I just got kicked out. The game is going on. My mother's here. Like, what the fuck? All of it's too much for me at that moment in time.
I understand.
It's just that moment in time. It's like, it's not like I met her till I was 10 and then I didn't see her.
Now, mind you, if you see while Gil's telling his story, Kwame walking through his house, laughing at him and doing little sucker stuff, like that's the type of internet games I'm talking about. You sitting on a panel being disruptive, and Sister T should have dropped you. Right then and there, she should have dropped you. You served no purpose of being up there. You didn't tie into his story. You were just there to cause mischief and confusion, an agent of chaos. This right here is a proof that Kwame Brown is an agent of chaos. Like, I know a few people was talking and saying Kwame Brown was an agent of chaos, but this right here is proof that Kwame Brown was an agent of chaos. El Hombre Negro, what was the question? What he even should have did. Are you saying what should have Gilbert? What should have? What have? Rephrase the question, please. What he Arena should have did. What should have Gilbert did? Well, I would have said, I mean, honestly, he did do his part. He asked Sister T to drop Kwame down. But Sister T knows she dropped Kwame down, then that's going to cause a beef with her and Kwame, because Kwame going to feel like she taking Gilbert's side instead of his when she should have let him sit up there and do this bullshit. Like a kid. It's some childish stuff, man. It's ridiculous, man.
I don't have no memories of her. So 20 years old was the first time I met. 24 when LeBron knocked us out of the playoffs, that's the first time I'm hearing a story about her.
But you know,
because I was raised by my father and his girlfriend Cherie.
Yeah,
yes, she's a black woman.
Can I say something now? It's interesting how he's trying to get a sympathy card.
I don't need.
Why the fuck every time this dude telling his story, Kwame Brown interrupts and says he's trying to play on y'all sympathy. He's trying to get a sympathy card, or he's trying to do this. He's trying to. God damn, bro. Ain't that much hate in the world, man. And then you hating. see, if I were Gil and then answer your, you know what, El. You know what, El Hombre Negro. If I was Gil, what I would have did, I would have just told. I would have asked Kwame. You know what? Since you don't want me to tell my story, how about you tell your story, bro? Tell your story. That's what I did. To answer your question, El Hombre Negro, if I was Gil, I would have told Kwame tell his story. That's what I would have told Kwame. Tell your story, then, bro.
Sympathy. It's my story. I don't give a fuck about them. I don't give a fuck about no sympathy. I didn't know that woman. I didn't do nothing with her. You fight over the black woman. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. You dirty nigga, I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
I didn't talk while he was talking.
Fuck you and your opinion.
I didn't talk while he was talking.
Fuck your whole bloodline.
I didn't talk while he was talking, lady.
All right? You keep talking that shit, bring your ass to LA. Come get hell, fuck you.
And see, now at this point, you see Gil turning up on him because he tired of Kwame playing them games. Now you see how Kwame responded now. Now that he done got Gilbert blood boiling and he want to talk a little shit, watch Kwame.
Yeah. No, fuck you, nigga.
Can I talk now?
Fuck you.
Gilbert, I'm scared.
I bet you won't drop your location when you get here.
Hey, Kwame.
I bet you won't drop your location when you get here.
You this mic.
You talking that shit? Drop your location when you get here. I guarantee we gonna body your bitch ass.
I didn't talk while he was talking.
Fuck nigga.
Kwame,
over there talking about that shit in front of these.
Yo, Gil funny as fuck, bro. Hey, Gil funny as fuck. Gil said, we gonna body your bitch ass. Facts, yo. Right on. Hey, salute, Michael Ben. Facts. Facts. Children blame circumstances. Men change their circumstances. Facts. This shit ridiculous, man. I guarantee you, I'm a body your bitch ass. We guarantee you, body your bitch ass.
Ladies, nigga. All that talking that shit in front of these ladies, nigga, we'll fuck you
up. About nothing he would do.
You old pussy ass nigga. Yes, nigga. Yes, a boss.
You come, Gilbert.
Drop your addy when you get here.
Will you
drop your addy when you get here? That's all.
Will you come?
Pussy ass nigga. Drop your addy when you get here.
Will you
I guarantee you. We gonna knock your bitch ass.
I'm gonna drop you down, okay?
Why would I gotta get dropped down? Why do I gotta get dropped down?
Because
well, I gotta get dropped down. Sister T, how you gonna drop me down? All I did was come on your panel and talk to Gil because I want to talk to Gil. Why I gotta get dropped down? Huh? Hey, Demeter, why you don't want to play with my fraud? Kwame, how you gonna ask her why you gotta get dropped down like you don't know your ass was just up there causing all that ruckus? He a kid, man. He like a big kiddo, man. He a kid himself. Kwame's still 19. His mind 19 years old, man. In a 40-year-old body. Still a kid, man. Listen to how he think. Listen to how his train of thought is. Listen to how he think, y'all. He know what Gilbert is on Sister T panel for has nothing to do with him. She didn't ask no questions about him. Asked him about his story. And this motherfucker comes on there and tell Gil he lying about his story. Causes all this bullshit on her panel. Then Sister T tell Kwame, I'm gonna drop you down. Well, I gotta get dropped down, Sister T. What you mean, bro? Hey, look, and this the shit y'all be condoning, man, for them Kwamites and people that be listening to this dude. The blind leading the blind. It's a 19-year-old man. He suffers from arrested development. It's a 19-year-old man. Well, the simple, Dr. Lena, his purpose on YouTube is just to talk, to be heard, like Queen Regina. These people simply just want to be heard. They say it all the time in their lives. They just want to be heard because they're not really heard in their actual everyday life. And we talking about a person that's 7 foot. When you 7 foot, you demand attention. When you somebody 7 foot, you demand attention. Like when you walk in a room, you 7 foot already. But if you ain't got no dog with you, you more just like the lion. The lion had to get courage on Wizard of Oz. Kwame like the lion, like you got the frame of a killer, but it's you can't teach killer instinct. If you got either you got that dog or you ain't got that dog. And you 7 foot, you still talking about you want to be heard? You 7 footer, man. You're not an average guy.
I stopped talking while he was talking. I didn't say a word.
I'm trying to get this out of here.
Well,
you did cut the man off while he was talking. He asked you a series of questions as to why you ain't go to your father's funeral, why you ain't go to your son's graduation. You ain't answer those questions. Instead, you wanted to deflect and also tell what your father did and put all your business out. See, you'll put out all that negative shit, but you won't really tell your story. That's the issue I have with you, Kwame Brown. And you be playing internet games. That's another reason why.
Drop him down, let me talk, and then I'll pause. He the one having a motherfucking big fit. I didn't say a word. Y'all showing favoritism to a crybaby. He don't get no favoritism.
I'm not showing favoritism.
He's getting favoritism. All he's doing is yelling while I'm talking. When he was talking, I muted my mic and I started dancing. He spent 3 minutes talking about me being on the panel. And then as soon as I started talking, fuck my opinion. So what was he giving for the What was he giving for the past year and a half when he's on Tommy's show in this state drum?
Regina, what you mean Gil hasn't learned those skills? This dude is a millionaire. You think he became that from being stupid, dumb? He literally sat, I forgot, it might have been Mr. Skinny's channel where Gil was on his live and he literally sat and told us that he negotiated his own contract for the Wizards. He negotiated his own contract. Something that a lot of players aren't doing. So how can somebody not have a skill set to know how to communicate with people, to know that when one person's speaking, you let them speak. When they're done finishing their statement and their complete thought, then you respond. How he don't know that, but he's able to negotiate a multi-million-dollar contract with him. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one, Michael Ben. That's a good one, man. Yo, that's fucking hilarious. I gotta put that up there. That's fucking hilarious. That's fire. That dude funny as hell for that. Salute, Michael Ben. Let's listen more to this rubbish.
So,
I'm just trying to be fair. That's all. I'm just trying to be fair because they're gonna say that I'm not.
It's fair, but it's a skill he has not learned, and he's 40 years old.
Get the fuck out of here! You not coming on my panel, and stop goddamn coming up here, motherfucker.
Gilbert Arenas is the reason why.
How to speak when it's a white man.
Exactly.
Now,
all that tough talking.
What is y'all obsession with telling other black people how they would speak to white folk, as if you would know? What would that be? Hey, look, Queen. Hey, look, what's up? What's up, Queen Regina? Glad you're here. You just in time. I wanted to talk to you. I want to talk to you. And this is no disrespect, but what does how a black person talk to white people have to do with anything? Telling another black person, well, you wouldn't say that to a white man, or you wouldn't say that to a white woman. Why? What does that validate? It don't validate anything. Gil only got disrespectful once Kwame start interrupting. And Queen, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Queen. I don't even know why you ride so hard for this dude when he's done nothing but disrespect you. Dude did nothing but disrespect you, Queen. And I did say the way that you carry yourself on your these in your videos, some of these videos that like your catchphrase go, got you on video. We got you on video behaving inappropriately, but in the same breath judging people and doing these nasty, vile things. It's no need for all that. It should just always be love. See, when you give love, you get love. Me myself, I don't hate dislike anybody. I'm just trying to I just call it how I see it. Again, I have no issues with anybody. And it's roasting on reacting to the video, but also got to keep it a beat. You knew Kwame was out of line for this. No, but see, it's no disrespect. Nobody's trying to disrespect you. And look, chat, be respectful. Be respectful in the chat. Everybody has a freedom of speech. Please be respectful. Please be respectful. Everybody respect each other in their thoughts. That's what we're doing over here. Everybody respect each other in their thoughts over here. But Queen Regina, appreciate you sliding through. Hey, look, sit back and enjoy the reaction. Sit back and enjoy the reaction. Salute El Capone. Appreciate this. El Capone, salute. Appreciate the subscribe. El Hombre Negro, I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Yes, by all means, please just listen. Just hear me out, not with the disrespect. Just listen to the perspective and just try to, and if you do have any questions or whatever, I have no problem explaining myself. I'm just calling it how I see it and how I perceive this interview. I just thought this wasn't represented well as far as what was the initial goal, which was to hear Gilbert Arenas' story, like we always trying to hear it. So we back on, y'all. Let's rock. Salute to the chat.
crazy.
I just don't want them arguing back and forth. We can't get nothing resolved that way. You can't get nothing resolved that way. That's all
I'm not the one arguing. You saw me respect your panel. I put my phone.
Now, Queen. Now, Regina, I got a question. Question, Regina. Did Kwame serve a purpose on that panel that day when y'all did this interview? This particular panel was for Gil to tell his story. Just a question. Wasn't that particular interview panel for Gil? Kwame had nothing to do with that. And he's trying to tell us he's trying to make a point about whatever he's trying to make a point about, but he comes on to the panel with ill intent to talk trash because he's saying Gil lying about his story. How can Gil lie about his story? That's his story. And like I said, I salute Gil, man, with all the patience.
On mute, and I started dancing. The moment I started,
not a problem, Regina. It's not a problem. We're gonna go through the video. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it do what it do.
Sister T, Queen Regina. I'm sorry about that outburst, lady.
Look at what he do. He's a kid. He want these people to think he's something that he's not. That's why he a stinking dirty felon. Gilbert can't fuck with me.
Now see, that's the problem I have right there. Stinking dirty felon. Why do you have to lead with disrespect? And if you notice too, Gil only turned up on Kwame because Kwame kept talking like he doing now, just talking. Stinky dirty fella saying all this about the man, but not acknowledging the accomplishments and trying to build. I thought the message was building. Please walk with me, y'all. Walk with me. Walk with me. We're gonna do some talking. And look, y'all see how disrespectful he is. Let's go.
On no category. And you heard what I asked him, right?
Kwame, can we let him at least go with the story, and then you can chime back in?
That's what I was just doing. Okay. He was just finished, and then as soon as I started talking, he started talking. He started talking about fucking me up, fucking my family, fuck this. Oh, that's cool. That's kids.
But yes, I said that.
Don't be calling them no goddamn motherfucker on my. You know, to get you all either in the same room or.
Sister T, see, the reason I keep coming back, Sister T, because I respect you too. I don't give a fuck about sympathy. I don't give a fuck about no sympathy. I didn't know that woman.
I didn't know my bad.
You fight over the black woman. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. You dirty nigga, I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
I didn't talk while he was talking.
Fuck you and your opinion.
I didn't talk while he was talking.
Fuck your whole bloodline.
I didn't talk while he was talking, lady.
All right? You keep talking that shit, bring your ass to L.
Now, I did make a mistake by going back that far to this part, but I can still even tie in what I want to say as to what KB was just saying about he the one yelling and screaming saying, fuck me and fuck my bloodline and all that. You know, the only result as to why that happened was because you came on that man on this panel and started disrespecting this man, bruh. You came disrespecting. You called the man mama crackhead. You told the man his father using him for money. You just slang. You just come already with ill intent. And all Gil was doing was defending himself and his brand and his name and responding to the things that you spewing. What you saying isn't law. What you saying ain't even facts, bruh.
Come your hell.
Can I
fuck
talk
you.
now?
No, fuck you, nigga.
Can I talk now?
Fuck you.
Gilbert, I'm scared.
I bet you won't drop your location when you get here.
Hey, Kwame.
I bet you won't drop your location when you get here.
You this mic.
You talking that shit, drop your location when you get here. I guarantee we gonna body your bitch ass.
I didn't talk while he was
talking. You fuck nigga.
Kwame,
over there talking about that shit in front of these ladies, nigga. All that talking that shit in front of these ladies, nigga. We'll fuck you.
Not talking about nothing he would do.
You old pussy ass nigga. Yes, nigga. Yes, a bastard.
You come, Gilbert.
Drop your addy. When you get here.
Will you
drop your addy when you get here? That's all.
Will you come?
You pussy ass nigga. Drop your addy when you get here.
Will you
I guarantee you. I guarantee you. We gonna knock your bitch ass.
I'm gonna drop you down.
I've said that before, Michael Ben. Mr. Brown simply projects everything about his life onto others. Fact. What more proof do you need? It's on video.
Why would I gotta get dropped down? Why do I gotta get dropped down?
Because you was triggering him.
I stopped talking while he was talking. I didn't say a word.
I'm trying to get this out of here.
Okay, well, drop him down. Let me talk, and then I'll pause. He the one having a motherfucking big fit. I didn't.
Hold on, bro. Bro, this interview won't even your interview, bro. What you mean, drop Gilbert down, bro? This had nothing to do with Kwame Brown, bro. There go Kwame making everything about him again. There go Kwame doing that again, right?
Didn't say a word. That y'all showing favoritism to a crybaby. He don't get no favoritism.
I'm not showing favoritism.
He's getting favoritism. All he's doing is yelling while I'm talking. When he was talking, I muted my mic and I started dancing. He spent 3 minutes talking about me being on the panel. And then as soon as I started talking, fuck my opinion. So what was he giving for the What was he giving for the past year and a half when he's on time?
And Kwame lied about that too. While you was dancing in the background, he was telling his story. He was telling his story, and you dancing in the background being childish. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all, we back. My bad, had a slight delay. Slight delay, y'all. We back. Let's work. Let's work, y'all.
Show in this state drunk show.
I'm just trying to be fair. That's all. I'm just trying to be fair because they're gonna say that I'm not.
It's fair, but it's a skill he has not learned, and he's 40 years old.
Get the fuck out of here. You not.
Now, see, you were correct, Regina, with what you just said right there. He's 40 years old, and that's not a skill he has quite learned. But it was for the wrong person. It was for Kwame Brown that you should have been saying that about. You can't say that about Gil. He's a multi-millionaire. Again, like I said, this dude just sat up here on a live and said he negotiated his own contract. He negotiated his own contract for multi-millions. You can't be a dummy and do that. You can't be. So I get you ain't want to say about Kwame, but you know that was the truth about Kwame. You know that was the truth about Kwame. Because Kwame's the only one sitting here and doing all those nasty things. And this was an example.
Coming on my panel and stop goddamn coming up here.
Gilbert Arenas is the reason why.
He knows how to speak when it's a white man.
Exactly.
Now,
all that tough
choosing
talking
to be crazy.
I just don't want them arguing back and forth. We can't get nothing resolved that way. We can't get nothing resolved that way. That's all
I'm not the one arguing. You saw me respect your panel. I put my phone on mute and I started dancing. The moment I started,
hey, Sister Tia, Queen Regina, I'm sorry about that outburst, lady.
Look at what he do. He's a kid. He want these people to think he's something that he's not. That's why he a stinking dirty felon. Gilbert can't fuck with me on no category. And you heard what I asked him, right?
Kwame, can we let him at least go with the story, and then you can chime back in?
That's what I was just doing.
And look at Gil trolling you back. And I peeped what you did there too, Regina. You knew Kwame was out of pocket. That's why you asked him nicely to just drop down so you can finish hearing what Gil had to say. You knew Kwame ain't had no business up there. See, you kept it a beam right there. Got to give you credit for that one. You know he had no business up there. Salute, TY. What's shaking, my G?
He was just finished, and then as soon as I started talking, he started talking. He started talking about fucking me up, fucking my family, fuck this. That's cool. That's kid shit.
That
but
was wrong on him. Yes.
I'm stating facts that's hitting them in that, but this, he ain't the only man who mama went through some things. He is not the only man that has this story. So the way he responded, the way his father, because if that was my son, I would have beat his motherfucking ass. Because my son got hit with a hammer. And he used to say little things to me like, I'm never talking to my mama again. And I said,
you see how that man just talks so much and make everything about him? He's so much of a professional victim that he'll just tell you his whole life story. You ain't even gotta ask him. Kwame the type of person that y'all don't know each other from a can of paint. Y'all meet each other, let's just say y'all might work together, don't know each other from a can of paint. And y'all might be start talking about something of the similar, and they'll just tell you something about themselves that you don't even need to know. Just a runny faucet. Just start talking to the point. He the type of person that you always gotta have headphones on when you either walking by him or they around, because you don't want to talk because they talk so damn much. I be doing that at work, man. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I be at work, and like, if I know certain motherfuckers they just don't stop talking, I just always make sure I got my headphones. And even if them bitches ain't even on, I ain't listening to nothing. I just want to get a perception that I don't want to talk.
boy, that's your goddamn mama. Yes, the fuck you are. That is your mama. You ain't gonna never say nothing like that in front of me. And I made sure I instilled in his head over and over again. I don't care what she did to you. I do care. We're aware of it. She's gonna have to get some help, but you're not gonna have no resentment towards her, because the Bible says honor thy mother and father. And that's why Gilbert Arenas is 40 years old online giving his.
The Bible says honor thy mother and thy father. Ain't that what from the Bible says honor thy mother and thy father. Is that right, Kwame? You sure honored your father. You just told the man what he did. You told the public what he did. You just said why you don't mess with him. What your mom did, like, there's nothing what you're doing right here honorable at all. My fault, y'all. Nothing honorable what you did at all. Did you call him Lonnie? Yo, hey, yo, Michael been on fire, man. This motherfucker said Lonnie Brown. Gilbert Arenas averaged 20.7 and was a 3-time All-Star and NBA first team. What did Lonnie Brown do again in the NBA? Oh my goodness, dog. That dude called him Lami. I'm done, bro. Michael Ben, you're terrible, man. You a funny ass dude, man. Called him man Lami.
Opinion about another man for 2 years, and then when I say something back, he throw a temper tantrum. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Well, nigga, I don't give a fuck about yours. And you on everybody panel talking my business. And all the threats, listen, Gilbert, all the threats you make, be careful when you have a leaky faucet and you start some shit you can't finish. Cause you don't got no niggas that do what my niggas do. And I don't gotta pay for it. So you better watch your motherfucking mouth. And I'll go on mute.
Now, mind you, y'all, Kwame said all that in that dialogue, but started with first. I told him that he got to breathe life into a situation. See, my baby mama hit my son in the head with a hammer. A woody bally woody wah hoo hoo wah hooty hooty ha hoo ya ho hoo wah hoo. Fast forward, and yo niggas don't do what my niggas do, and we gonna leave that shit at that, and that's on it. Go, what? Wait, how did we get here? Hey, this dude Kwame, man, he got to talk to somebody professional. He got to get some professional help, man. This dude literally went from trying to be inspirational to threatening a nigga. How you uplift a nigga then beat a nigga down? Kwame Brown, y'all.
Sister T, see, the reason I keep coming back, Sister T, because I respect you too, right? And this is your interview, and I know if you don't let him up, it becomes problem. So I know the pickle y'all in. I get it. I understand.
No, listen. I don't want you to think that way. I just want both of y'all to. I want both of y'all to speak, but I don't want y'all to speak over each other.
But
that's all I'm saying. Because the first thing they're gonna say that Sister T is letting Kwame say everything, not letting Gilbert say anything. I'm just telling you what they're gonna automatically say.
I know because I'm just gonna make me look.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That moment to talk about what he was talking about. Why he won't go to the issue?
I can't go to the issue if you keep letting the psychopath come up here.
See, that's what I'm saying, Regina. You throwing off. You need to take that energy and focus it on Kwame. He could have got to the issue. Could have been told his story. But Kwame interjected himself each and every time into the story and why he got an issue with Gil, but it still ain't told Gil why he got an issue with him and didn't tell Gil all his problems. Kwame just needs somebody to listen to his problems to, y'all. He got to get some professional help. He just wants somebody to listen to him, y'all. Don't even have an issue with Gil, but telling Gil, he was saying he don't like Gil, and then Gil said, what did I do to you? He can't tell him, but somehow he ended up telling Gil what kind of problems he got going on in his life. Yeah.
Interrupted, ma'am.
Go ahead and talk.
You gotta remember, he has his own panel to give out his own opinions. How about this, ladies? And I don't know why you keep letting him up. When I was up during the interview with him, and you two women had an issue with me, and y'all was sitting in the back, did he let you guys up?
No, he didn't.
Hell no, he didn't. He waited till I got off to let you guys up. So why do you let him come up here and interrupt what we have going on?
This is the only tactic this nigga got. I'm being quiet. Just like Queen Regina said, he got the opportunity to say what he wants. He wants to dictate and control. I'm quiet. Finish your story.
Why are you here? Why go somewhere?
Because I can.
You have your own channel, sir.
Right.
Go on your own channel.
You got your own channel. You always talking on your own channel. Now you got 2 channels. Why are you here? Why are you interrupting an interview that's supposed to? This somebody you say you fuck with. You say you fuck with Sister T. So why are you sabotaging an interview that she get with a actual NBA All-Star? Why are you sabotaging that, Kwame? Are you jealous? And if y'all check out my blogs that I've done early on this channel, I gave y'all many instances as to why Kwame Brown is jealous of Gilbert Arenas. This is another instance. If y'all don't see it clear as day, you can't. Something wrong with your eyes. Kwame single-handedly sabotaged this lady's interview for own personal gain, just to be seen and heard and cry some more. Ain't coming with no kind of knowledge, no kind of gems, just straight disruption and confusion. You're agent of chaos.
Oh, sir, have fun. Go out. You can do whatever you want. Why are you coming up here messing Sister T's channel
stop whining and go, bro.
No, just going on, man. These women have questions for me. I want to answer their questions. I don't want to talk to Kwame Brown. If I want to talk to Kwame Brown,
and even after all the fiasco, Gilbert is still saying, Kwame, just go ahead and dip, bro. Bow out respectfully. I don't want to beef. I don't want to do any of that stuff you trying to do. Let's see how Kwame responds.
No one is going to interrupt anymore.
What I'm saying is, if I want to talk to Kwame Brown, I'll just hit his link. Okay. I can just hit his link. I hit y'all link to talk to y'all. Every time I come on y'all link, he comes on here to interrupt the thing. That's what his plan is. Fuck up the chat.
No, I hope that's not. I don't think he does that, Gilbert. I just think that I thought that maybe y'all can talk it out. Did you
invite him? No, you did not.
Sister T, why are you letting this man whine on your panel?
Did you not?
Right. When it get down to facts being thrown around, no, she knows she didn't invite the man. Well, Kwame Brown is really trying to push a narrative of rewriting his history by talking. But what Kwame Brown failed to realize is that we have YouTube, news articles, all different types of media, because he was a professional player that we can pull up on him because you're a public figure. So when you try to expose YouTube content creators, everyday folks, it's not going to be as effective as somebody getting you because you was actually a public figure and you was on record saying a lot of things and doing a lot of things, and you're even currently right now still being on record doing things when you turn your phone on live.
Sister T's panel. If Sister T asked me to leave and it was her opinion, guess what, Gilbert? I would have left. You are a bitch that's just whining.
I know.
Go ahead and say what you gonna say. I'm gonna tell you something, Sister T. This is the epitome of what's going on in the
Hey, how'd you get that? Hey, how'd you get those scars since we here? You've been talking.
I'll say something.
Hey, how'd you get those scars in your arm?
I'm talking.
How'd you get those scars in your arm?
He only want to talk while I'm talking. He got nothing to say other than that.
Because they can't answer
women. So when a man president, that nigga fold up.
Hey,
like a little
how'd you get those scars? You want me to ask what? How'd you get those scars in your arm?
Gilbert, I want you to tell me your story.
Then you gotta ask questions. You ask questions.
Hey, Sister T said, I'm tired of the bitching. Hey, salute Sister T on that. Hey, salute Sister T, man. Sister T said, I'm tired of just hearing this nigga. Why is this nigga talking? I asked for Gil to come up here and talk. Why is this nigga supposed to be saying he fuck with me? He my peoples on this panel calling all this bullshit. Let me mute this nigga.
I want you to tell me the story that you were telling, Gilbert.
So y'all asked the questions. I forgot where I was.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We want to put you back going through the hallway after the game, and then you go forward. And I just want to understand, who taught you how to pray? because your prayer was answered, sounds like.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, we skipping all that prayer.
I don't know nothing about no. I don't know.
I'm gonna let Queen Regina speak on what I want to know. What happened to the relationship with you and your mom? Because that has a lot to do with your behavior right now. Whether you think so or not, it does affect your behavior right now. And that's what I want to hear, what's going on with Gilbert and what we need to do to stop all this animosity amongst all of us, if we can. But it seems for some reason, don't nobody want the fucking truth out there, and we can't fix it without the fucking truth.
Ooh. Shots fired at Kwame. For some reason, people don't want the truth out there, and we want to know the fucking truth. Shots fired at Kwame. She fired at you, Kwame. She telling you shut up and let this man talk.
So I didn't have a relationship with my mother. I didn't know my mother. I met her the one time in the backstage. So in 2005, when we were watching the playoffs, he's telling me the whole story of it. He's telling me the whole story of what happened. And then he asked me the question, why didn't you ever ask me about your mother? Because me and Cherie, we were waiting. We were waiting for you to ask us so we can tell you together, because as a man, I didn't want to talk down about your mother. I didn't want to tell you your mother was on drugs back then. You know, you were a child. So we were just waiting, and Cherie was gonna help me tell you what was going on. So that was it.
Him, motherfucker. You think that was a right decision your father made, because you were a child and you was losing memory of her? He could have introduced that story at a much younger age and then say, anytime you have additional questions, you can keep coming back to me.
See, that's another thing, Regina. You can't tell somebody to respond in a situation when it already happened. This shit already happened. You can't be like, oh, your father should have did this, it already happened. And you're talking to the result of the decision that was made then. You're seeing the results now as to how that helped in Gilbert Arenas now. All that just, I understand it make for conversation, but ask some meaningful questions instead of trying to put on some facade. You just keep it a bean, answer some real questions, man.
As much as you want. Do you think your father made a good decision saying, I'm gonna wait till the child comes to you grown up?
As a father now, probably not. Probably not. But you gotta remember,
Don't make no excuse. Stop right there.
You gotta remember, we're in.
Like, you gotta understand, like, you asking this man about stuff that happened already, Regina. Obviously, the decisions that was made were good ones, because Gilbert Arenas became 3-time NBA All-Star.
California. The whole family's in Florida. So,
but that's not a reason for an adult not to introduce your mother to you until you come and ask him. No.
I understand. Like, introducing, like, yo, your mother name is this, that, and that. Like, I didn't know my mother's name until she told me it. When I was 20.
Did you ever get therapy? Did you ever?
So hold on, Queen. Isn't that proving my point?
Damn, boy, they don't let this man talk, man. God damn, y'all ain't let this man get a word in. Therapy, Regina, how you asking somebody about therapy? Let's keep it a bean. We all got our quarrels and our issues. Let's keep it a bean, Regina. When you gotta ask yourself, when did you have therapy? like you can't ask a man. Everybody got some stuff with him. Like he was crazy or he just needed help. Like he ended up being a 3-time NBA All-Star, and he's level-headed, as you can see, with just dealing with just this conversation. So the problem ain't him. The problem is the person you following. And here gonna Kwame interrupting.
That if his father was breathing life into the situation, wouldn't he know his mother's name? See, everybody want to
see. There you go, man. We keep talking about this breathing life things, man. What breathing life? And you always talk about somebody's parenting skills, bro. Like, no comment.
Sit here and make it seem like I'm trying to fight and argue. This is a fact. This man was grown. And
I don't want your opinion. Let me tell my story. Fuck your opinion.
Right.
Go on your own
This
channel.
is a black man that'll threaten another black man as an NBA player that he won't do himself. Now,
God damn, always making it a black thing, like a bliggity. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm bliggity. I'm black, y'all. Oh shit, I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm bliggity. I'm black, y'all. What these boys be talking about, man? Like, all these boys, I'm a black man, and a black man, and back in my day, I was a black man, and say another black man, and and Kwame don't even be dealing with black people for real. Kwame don't be dealing with black folk. Kwame don't deal with no black folk for real. Doggy Diamond sat on that interview and asked you all them people that had a part in the decisions you made in your life when you was in the NBA. You named all white people. He asked you where you bought your vehicle from. You said some dealership in Brunswick. And he said, did anybody black did you do business with, or you dealt with anybody that was black in black business? You said, well, and that's what it was. He said, where'd you get your car? And he was like, Brunswick, you need a dealership. He was like, oh, so the guy was black? You're like, nah. So even still, bro. And you always talking about white boy tactics, man. And you don't even deal with black folks for real, man. And again, this all public knowledge. It's on video. Got you on video.
Here he is booting up on the internet talking about drop your addy. This is when you are filming it. Go
on your
drop
opinion
your addy
on your own channel.
Online. My addy is online, is it not, Sister T?
Go on your own
talking
channel.
About drop your addy, trying to be tough, like a tough guy, and he not gonna show up.
Why is this all about you? Okay, how about this?
But I'm gonna go back on
you're right. Cool. Now can we finish?
Like, yeah, Jesus, you should know your mama name.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
That's my opinion.
You're right.
Did you ever receive therapy?
No, ma'am. Basketball was my therapy.
No anger management?
I don't have anger management problems.
So from the time you met her, did you ever have
And Sister T told us, so yes, you do. You do got anger. Like, we know. It'd be so funny when people be telling you things about yourself that you don't even know about. Like, I don't like that. Like, I'm just here to tell people that be doing that shit. People don't like that shit. Don't tell somebody what they do or what they like, or like, you don't know this person from a can of paint. People be always saying, well, yeah, I know what kind of person you is, or I know what you. How you know? You don't know me from a can of paint. You never have no word. Like, that'd be what's wrong with people. People always minding the business that don't pay them.
Moments where.
Wait a minute, Queen Regina.
No, I don't, Sister T. I can read your lips. Sister T. No, I don't. I can read your lips, girl.
Yes, you do have anger.
No, I don't. Only for.
Hey, real rap. Gil, the only person that like get Sister T to smile. Like, Sister T be straight up smiling, boy. Gil be getting her smiling, boy, lighting her day up.
A man like him who just lies.
No. This shit deeper than Kwame. I'm telling
Girl,
you this.
You ain't got no anger for no man like me. You just said you gonna call somebody else. Come show me that anger you talking about, girl. You don't got. I fold niggas like you that always gotta call other people. That's girl shit, nigga. Put them hands up.
Damn, I had to mute my nephew.
Thank you.
Damn, nephew.
Hey, man. I'm glad she muted this nigga. He was talking too damn much. She got tired of hearing him. She got tired of hearing this nigga.
Nephew, you got me muting you.
I was over here side every day. Okay, back to the story, y'all.
Okay, Gilbert, was there ever moments that in school or when practice or just being a child that you yearned for your mom? Because I mean, I cry out for my mom now as an adult, but she is deceased. But as a child, when something went wrong and I needed my mama, I just want to know if you ever felt in a low moment, I need my mama.
Of course he did.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I said. Queen, you gotta understand. I'm with a male, with a single male. So when I go to school, when I go to school,
what your dad? No. I want to know what your dad did. What he did with your mother's in your relationship situation. Did he do anything to help it? Because I'm telling you, this plays a role in your life right now, Gilbert, whether you want to admit it or not.
No, it does.
Like, we got to look at the overall situation, what's going on. We got Gilbert Arenas, NBA three-time All-Star, three-time NBA All-Star, getting an intervention from Sister T, Queen Regina, and Kwame Brown. Now y'all see the level of patience that I'm saying that Gilbert has in this whole situation. Like, he's volunteering time and patience to a situation he really don't have to, but for the sake of what kind of person he is, he don't mind it. And Kwame just glad to just be in the God presence. Kwame is he's happy to be sharing the same panel as Gil right now.
That's why I wouldn't take my kids away from my mother, because I know how I am, who was just raised by a man who did not. So I don't believe in full custody.
So what role did he play in it? As far as you, as far as you and your mother's relationship, did he try at all to to get you all either in the same room or to talk or anything of that nature?
No.
And why did you think that I'm asking, did he talk to you as a child about your mother?
As a child, there was nothing. I just only knew him and his girlfriend. So that was his girlfriend was my mother. So I never knew, I never had no
Did you call her mama? Did you call her mama?
No.
Girlfriend?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Hey, Sister T, can you tell me the rules of engagement? Am I allowed to ask you a question?
No, I don't want.
Because, Regina, he not gonna call another woman mama when she was just a girlfriend to the father. So why would he call his father's girlfriend mom when she clearly isn't?
I'm not gonna. No,
you're not.
You can talk anytime you want, nephew. I just don't want you.
I'm just asking you a question. Can I ask you a question? Because Gilbert just spoke for you. I don't know if that's your boss or something now, but Gilbert is trying to answer for sister.
See, he be so disrespectful. When this dude be getting in his feelings, he don't care who get the shot. He just gonna fire that bitch off. And Sister T, he shot at you. said Gilbert your boss because you muted him instead of Gilbert. But Kwame don't realize that you muted him because Gilbert's supposed to be there on the bench to tell his story, and Kwame ain't supposed to be there. See how he play with your sister T? Regina, this is an example of the respect that Kwame has for black women. Kwame is such an advocate for black women. Look how he talks on
T at the moment. And I'm saying
damn well I don't have no boss, and Gilbert damn sure ain't my guy.
Well, Gilbert hasn't been corrected yet, and Gilbert has been on this
what
panel.
is he saying?
How am I corrected
Gilbert
on a
has been on
story?
this panel.
Wait a minute.
See, that's that victim bullshit. Gilbert hasn't been corrected yet. He hasn't been muted yet. He hasn't did it. And I've been. Yo, this is a 7 foot. This dude's 7 foot. Crying. Instead of just going to his own channel. Why are you there? This has nothing to do with you.
Gilbert, wait a minute.
Gilbert has been on this panel. I get muted for asking.
No, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about muting his ass.
I just want to ask you a question. I get muted for asking a question.
No, you just.
And Sister T just showing her loyalty by just muting Gilbert, just to mute him, even though Gilbert ain't even talking. Just mute the nigga just to satisfy Kwame. Because Kwame feels some kind of way because Kwame got muted.
Hold on, Sister T. Just let me ask a question. I just want to ask you one question. Now be quiet. I just want to ask you one question. I get muted twice for asking questions. Gilbert Arenas tells to drop the Addy. Where the fuck you at? Threatening me on live, and not one time did you stop and say, Gilbert, don't do that. All this
crying and shit. Kwame came up there sounding like a big tough guy. Talking about what his niggas would do. Then when Gil started talking that shit back, this is Kwame, y'all. Talking all that big Billy badass shit. And now he's pleading to Sister T as to why she ain't mute Gilbert when he start talking his shit back. I've been muted about 2-3 times, and you sat right here until you told me to drop the Addy, and you ain't say nothing to him, and he was talking like such a big guy.
What is drop the Addy?
Gilbert said, drop your Addy.
Drop your
I bet you this and this and that. With all these threats.
In the words of Sister T, and that's on cap. Sister T, and that's on cap. Sister T lying like a mother. What is drop the Addy? But she's saying cap. Sister T, you should have just kept it a bean. You knew you heard it. And you should have been like, well, yeah, Kwame, he only was talking to you like that because of the threats that you made and what you were saying to him. He was just only defending himself. That's how you could have kept it real with Kwame, but I didn't hear it. You definitely heard him say it, Sister T.
Ain't about no drop, no Addy.
I'm just saying, I just want to make sure. What is a moment to get muted for when this man is threatening me and saying?
And Regina talking about something. That's gang language. Hey Regina, are you that nosy neighbor? I gotta know, Regina, are you that nosy neighbor? They be always trying to figure out what's going on out in the neighborhood, and that if somebody if somebody gone a few days and need a briefing, you willing to get them a briefing of what happened in the few days they was gone and what transpired. Are you that neighbor? Regina was the type that would call. Are you that? I want to know. Are you that neighbor that be looking out your window on the phone?
All this on your panel, and then I get
y'all going back and forth. How the hell Gilbert, that shit
I wasn't going back and forth. I kept telling him to go ahead. Gilbert, I was muted and dancing.
Gilbert, did you say anything about
Sister T?
Wait a minute, Queen Regina. Did you say anything about drop the goddamn ad? That shit ain't funny.
No, I'm laughing because you ignore that motherfucker so bad. But yes, I said that.
Don't be calling them no goddamn motherfucker on my ass.
I'm sorry, Sister T.
He got extra language on the panel.
So he can't say ignore that motherfucker, but Kwame can call him a dirty, stinking felon. That's what I'm saying, man. That favoritism, and you just said, Sister T, that they're gonna be like you showing favoritism to Kwame and not Gil, and you showed it right there. You showed it right there. You showed it right there, favoritism.
Every panel he mounts. Hold on, Queen Regina. Every panel he mounts, the guests allow him to be extra disrespectful towards me because he knows all he got is mouth. I don't gotta be extra disrespectful.
This is a crybaby ass motherfucking dude, man. This is a crybaby ass motherfucking dude. This dude be crying all the time, man. Gil, see, what you meant to say, Kwame, was every panel that he mounts, you always following him, causing him to disrespect you on some like groupie type stuff. Wow, every time this dude was going from panel to panel, you was right there. Like you following him on some like fanboy. Like what's up with that, man? Can you explain that? Can you explain that to your subscribers? Like every panel that Gil was going to, you was right there. Why? The man won't talking about you. An example in this one, this interview was strictly for his story, but you hear.
Why is this about him again?
I don't gotta call nobody.
Why is this about him again? Like why is
Kwame right? Kwame right about this.
No. What I'm saying is
he right about this. You should not be saying dropping no addict. They say that that's gang. Listen now, that's gang language. Let me tell you something.
Don't worry about it. I'm just saying. I just want you to. I just want you to know this, Sister T.
Speak on this because I didn't hear that.
Go ahead.
I didn't hear that. I didn't. And I don't
My
know
brother's him.
And that's another thing. Y'all got to stop us.
And Sister T playing on your intelligence. She know you such a puss. And she lied and said she ain't here. She know you ain't gonna question it. She ran game on you. Ain't no way Sister T ain't hear that. She heard it. She just could tell you anything. And then you say, my brothers heard it. I tell you the little brother. You are the baby. You the second to the baby because you got a baby brother underneath you. But you still the baby brother because only baby brothers talk like that. My brothers heard him. You know, Sister T, my brothers heard him. You're 40 years old, boy. No, you the little brother.
I don't know no goddamn gang language. I don't know what no addy mean. I learned that right now when you told me. I wouldn't allow Gilbert or nobody to disrespect you. I don't give a fuck what you say or do. But I also not going to allow you to disrespect nobody else because that's the first thing. But Sister
T, he starts off with the disrespect. Just because you don't hear it, I'm a man, I hear it. When he's saying drop that addy, that's him asking other people to do something he too afraid to do. He's in the house in California. He's hoping somebody on the internet, thinks he's a celebrity and got money and go do something that his bitch ass won't do. And I don't take too kindly for threats.
Why you up there inciting violence, boy? Why you up there putting ideas in people's head? Ain't nobody talking like that but you. He told you to drop your addy to him. Why would he you got like he sat up there and told the chat, whoever go over here and get Kwame, I got XYZ amount of money waiting for you. Like, that's what I'm saying, Kwame. You just be talking, man. I don't know what go on in your mind. I don't know how the gears turn, but you like to take something small and flip it and twist it into some dramatic thing, like, and keep stuff going and argumentative. That's not cool, bro.
Allowed to be up on the panel threatening me. Because if I was
no, he's Gilbert, right on this, Gilbert.
No.
If you talking about dropping addies, and that's a threat.
I know that. I already know that.
Well, don't do it again, okay. Gilbert.
Why does he
stop doing it? Period. Because that is what you doing. Listen, Gilbert. Listen. What you doing? You're letting other people that elevators don't go all the way to the top think certain shit. They may act on certain stuff. So I know you may think it's funny, but it ain't funny. Now y'all got to understand, I miss a lot of shit. I didn't know what that means. And I apologize for that, but don't do that to me.
No, okay.
Please
don't. I'm sorry, Sister Z. The problem is this. When we're talking,
get back to the story.
That's what I'm saying. The only person who's interrupting the story is the same person who keeps doing it.
Okay,
he had a right to interrupt that
so
story.
I don't know
stuff like that.
No, I
did
that 20 minutes ago.
Him. When y'all ask him questions,
why is this about him again?
That's it. All I've done is ask questions. I never disrespect him the whole time.
Why
he's okay with answering questions to two women, but when a man asks.
Lying again, bro. You done disrespected the man all this whole time, bro. Again, why are you here? Why are you on the panel, bro? You disrespected the man the whole time, my boy. Lying, playing victim, throwing a rocket high in your hand. I'll hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. This is ridiculous, y'all. What are we listening to right now? We clearly see that this man's lying.
Him a question. He's come on my panel 2-3 times. He's chased me around the Mr. Fairview's panel and start talking to me. But when he want to just sit up here and be the star of the show, just running his mouth, when he know that
they want me to be the star.
Why he be saying he want to be the star? He's the guest on the show. That's who that people are in the chat to see. That's who Sister T brought up on her panel to talk. He's the guest on the show. You're not supposed to be there. And now you tell the truth as to why you jealous and why you there. You mad because you feel like Gil's the star of the show and you want to steal the show. Projection 101. You always do it, Kwame Brown. You content gold. Keep talking. Shit.
But I got real life examples where I know what you're saying is bullshit. My own son got you, and I'm that type of father.
I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
I don't give a fuck about yours. It doesn't have nothing to do with it.
This is not my opinion.
So can keep going.
Like, why does he keep interrupting to make it about him?
Can we go back to your story, Mr.
Like, ask the questions.
Okay, when you had those moments that you needed to be consoled by your mother, how did you cope?
Fighting. Got in a lot of fights in school because, you know, when you're in school, the first thing they say is, yo mama jokes. So the first time my dad chastised me was like, why are you fighting for something you don't know about yet?
So when you say chastise, what did he do?
Like, because I'm getting suspended over and over, weeks and weeks for fighting because of yo mama jokes. And he said,
what did your father, how did he discipline
you? Yelled at me.
Yelled at you. But the way he yelled at you, he could have also started telling you about your mom, especially her name. And
listen, yeah, you're right. But we're talking about something like it didn't happen. So we're trying to. It didn't
happen, but you blame her for a lot.
I don't blame her for nothing.
Okay, do you
Bill.
not blame your
like, how can I
think your father could have did it different?
As a father now, yes, he could have done it differently. I wouldn't have done it the same. I wouldn't have done it the same way he done it. That's why
Kwame can't stay away, boy. You dropped down and came right back.
So I said I wouldn't take my kids from my mother, from their mother, because I know how that affected me, and I wouldn't want them to go through that. So yes,
when you was
so he raised me on the athletic side to be an NBA player, but as a man who understood how to be like my daughters are teaching me how to be softer with women. That's why we've been on this. I've been here.
Speaking on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a woman beater?
I'm asking you this. No, I've never.
Woman? Have you ever hit a woman?
I've never yelled at a woman.
No, I said, have you ever hit?
I've never hit. I've never yelled. I am not an aggressive man towards women.
Okay.
And we can see my proof. I've been here for 9 months. I have never snapped or yelled or been any direct threats to no woman.
Okay, there's a story that which you already know that I saw on Carcino's show, and there was a young lady that was being.
First of all, she said she heard a story on Carcino's show. That motherfucker is a Google king. Like when it's a motherfucker that know absolutely everything about everything, he don't know much about nothing. Them motherfuckers that be knowing, just got to answer to everything. Them motherfuckers don't be knowing shit for real. He be breaking stories that be fake as hell. That's why his ass almost got sued. Cease and desist. Which you still ain't accepting no boxing match with Gil. Still, these dudes just weirdos. They sit up here on this computer and just talk all this type of stuff and it don't amount to nothing. They can just be running him out, man.
An interview on this show, and she, in my opinion, looked like she was. And this is your fiance, she got kids back.
Yes.
Yeah, but she, in my opinion, now looked like she was very afraid of you, to say something, to be in the room with you. Why does it seem that way to me?
So this interview was June 2016. We were getting ready to go through a trial date. She's fighting for full custody because full custody gets her more money. And Kim Porter, so I'll say the two names of her friends. It was Kim Porter and Tori Hart. Her two friends was basically saying, if you want full custody of your child, sorry, I need to turn the water off. To get full custody, you need to deem him a violent man so the kids cannot be around him, right? So that's how they were trying to take the kids away from me. So she did that article, she did that interview with Hollywood Unlocked. And my response, I know one of your enemies have it, Mr. Skinny. I had my response. I responded back on Instagram with the whole proof of our court stuff, everything. So while she's sitting there saying she's female, she feels like she's Anna Nicole Smith and I'm OJ, I dropped all of our court record stuff. I have a restraining order on her. Back then, it was 100 yards. So the judge told her she needed to stay 100 yards away from me. She couldn't call me. To the day, she can't call me. She can't text me. She can't email me. She can't even ask the kids inquiries about me. She doesn't supposed to have my address.
But why she seems to be so afraid, though, if she can't do all of that?
Because she was trying to run that victim thing.
So you saying you never put your hand on
no,
her?
No, ma'am.
A woman ever?
No, ma'am.
Can I
gonna be no audio. There's not gonna be no video, and then they come out.
No, ma'am.
Kwame can't help himself, boy. That boy just got to incorporate himself in something. God damn. What you want to say now? God damn. What you want to say, Kwame?
Sister T, can I ask you
I can give you every court record if you need, Sister T.
Can I ask you something, Sister T?
Ask that man. Hey, what about that scar on your arm? Tell him.
All right, you want to ask me a question? Go ahead.
Go ahead and ask. Let Kwame ask me a question, Gilbert.
Can I ask you one after?
Now, see, Regina, if you was talking about mute Kwame, I feel you. Yeah, keep him on mute. Because Gil was talking and telling his story. Here come Kwame again.
All
right,
how'd you get that scar? How'd you get that scar on your right arm?
Go to my YouTube video.
Come on, Gilbert.
I punched
Come on now.
YouTube.
You asked me.
Put him on mute.
Okay, ask your question. Now
I
you can go ahead.
Everything. Now, can I ask you a question?
Kwame,
okay, so why is it that I heard a video of what you said out of your mouth. This is not her. You said that I wanted them to read out a certain transcript when you told your baby's mother you want that B word to go back and pop that P word. Is that not true? Was that you?
Yes.
So why would you talk like that to a woman when you just said that you haven't even raised your voice at a woman? That is disrespectful as hell to go tell your baby's mama. You didn't ask me popping that pussy and selling that pussy.
Bro, come on for me, bro. Come on, man. Come on with that funny ass shit, man. Come on with that funny ass shit, man. See what I say about like internet games? When these boys be playing internet games, that's an internet game right there. She asked that man a question. He never raised his voice. Never hit a woman. But you tie that in to tell her when he told her she gonna have to go back to selling that pussy to make that money she was making. And then you say, oh yeah, you say you never raised your voice. This dude be advocating for black women, but disrespect all black women.
Asked me, did I disrespect the question was, did I physically harm her? And I said, I've never even yelled at that woman.
Okay, so saying that you never even yelled at a woman would give the impression that you're so nice, you don't even raise your voice.
No.
But you're not that nice. You said she's going to be out popping pussy.
Yes, I troll. While she's fouling all these reports, I was trolling her on Instagram.
So that's a troll.
See, and this is Kwame not knowing game. Gilbert clearly said that this woman was trying to do things to trick him out of his position so he can lose custody of his children. But he did everything in his power to fight her in court and won. That's why he was undefeated in court, because she kept taking him to court so many times, but he wins every time. So everything you're saying, Kwame, don't make no sense. He went to court for it. It's legal. He won legally. But you such a simp. You'll let a woman take you for all you got and play them kind of games with you. It's clear that the lady was playing games with this man. And he had to fight for his children and his livelihood at that. So he told her, yeah, the lifestyle that you want now, you're going to have to go sell some to get what you want. It's called a get back. It's like laugh now, cry later. Like he had the last laugh. She did all that, and that was all he responded to that. Now you're gonna have to really go make some things shake.
Okay, thank you for answering that question.
Yes, I was trolling her back on Instagram. She's fouling all his reports on me, and I'm trolling her on my Instagram. So you can go on my Instagram and see what I wrote. It's on my Instagram.
Thank you for that response.
And I said, when her child support go down, she gonna have to pop that pussy for that money. Yes, I said that. I don't lie. I said that. But
why would you say that though? Why? Why would you say that as a grown man?
Why would
you come up with this word troll? That it seems like you want this word to eliminate the bad behavior. You are a grown man.
Wait. You said why?
Yeah, why did you say that?
So why were you on the internet?
Because your daughter.
I actually was waiting on a question like this from somebody like yourself today. It's not that I don't like Kwame. I've said this plenty of times and plenty of videos that I've done. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like one of the videos, comment, leave a comment on the videos of your choice. But I've said this in plenty of videos. It's not that I don't like Kwame. I'm just calling it down the middle. No beef. Again, this is open discussion. I know how to use my words. I don't have to come up here and disrespect and play games and stuff like that. No, not at all. It ain't that I don't like Kwame. And personally, what he did to me, and if you're a person of, you know, you share the same reflection as me, and I'm trying to think of a way to say it. If me and you share the same reflection and how he represented himself and the games he played on people that he shared the same reflection on, that should make you mad, bro. Him playing these internet games with people's livelihood. And then when people get serious with him, people feel some kind of way. Then when people get serious with him, he feels some kind of way because people let him know they ain't playing with him. That make anybody mad. That make any man mad. Gonna be playing with a man like that. Tired of people hating on Kwame. He's the realest God's child. I mean, but if that's your personal, if that's how you feel, you're entitled to feel whatever you feel, bro. I appreciate you coming over here chopping it with me. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe while you at it and get some perspective. Again, bro, you're entitled to feel however you feel. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, today, let's watch a little bit more of this. Let's watch a little bit more of this. And you tell me what you gather from it, okay? Fair enough? Fair enough? Fair enough? We can watch more of this and you tell me what you gather from it. All right. I like when you come over. Let's just watch it play on out. And Kwame shouldn't be getting bullied at 7 foot tall and defending himself. How you get bullied at 7 foot? You're not the average man.
Can't read that, bro.
Why were you on the internet calling your baby mother all these B words?
Because you called the police on me and the police made
So you have a reason.
Can I answer?
But you have a reason.
I wasn't finished. I had to lay down on the hot concrete in my own yard for nothing. Why did you do that in court, though?
Because she tried to.
Well, Gia, let me tell you something.
Let me answer him before I don't want him to.
Yeah, because you were wrong. Yeah, because you were wrong for telling your baby mama to pop some pussy.
But he was wrong for saying that. Gil wrong for saying what he said is BM. But wasn't Kwame wrong for calling his BM the B word? I'm just saying. I mean, help me understand. If we gonna call it down the middle, let's call it down the middle. Kwame was wrong for calling his BM the B word. Yeah, because I was getting handcuffed on the hot concrete and my face falling, bro. And then you ain't even explaining the situation. You gonna make it seem like, of course, it was something she did, but it's always three sides to a story. It's your side, her side, and the truth. I mean, I'm pretty sure, but you probably like he could probably count his fans. Hey man, listen. I like when you guys come over here. I like to put y'all comments up here. Fans worldwide. Fans worldwide. You think he got fans worldwide? Okay. Fans of what though? I got a question. What fans of what? Fans of what? And if you got fans, so what? Well, what is the what? And you sound like a clown. This YouTube, bro. Everything content. I don't care what you clowns say. Ain't nothing you clowns can say to me to make me feel less of a man. Listen, I'm a hundo over here. I stand on all 10 over here. Ain't nothing like some clown like you could say. More fans than me, he should. He was a public figure. If I had the platform he had, we know they watch. Man, he's a true cornball, man. He better have fans. He was a public figure. If he ain't had no fans being a public figure, then what was he doing? We talking about the same dude that made the NBA consider not pulling out high school fans. Kwame's fans. You're a funny dude, man. You just a funny looking dude. I know you is. You just out there pushing keys, man. You probably some now special motherfucker too. Did you have on a football helmet in your class too? Hey, today, did you have all 7 of your classes in one class? You had PE and lunch. You had PE and lunch in the same class. Hey, did you have PE and lunch in the same class? They said it's time for PE. They made y'all spread y'all desks to one side or the other, and y'all played dodgeball in the middle of the class. Did you have a seatbelt on your desk? Did you always had to buckle up in a seatbelt to sit down at your desk? Hey, this motherfucker here, boy. Straight goof troop. Man, your jokes lame as hell, man. Man, back to this video, man. Boo. You lost me, man. I thought you was a roaster.
You know what I'm saying? The pop that pussy for money. You know that's wrong.
Yeah,
your baby's mama. But I'm gonna let Kwame go. I'm gonna let you answer Kwame first. But what you said was wrong with that.
Okay, so he gave a reason why he did it. But when I do it, it's deemed bad.
I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about you.
So I went to court 55 times from a woman who's trying to take our kids away from me by any means necessary. That means what happened to him, that happened to me dozens of times. Police coming to my house talking about I'm a drug dealer. Like, I had everything under this, and it's all documented.
But Gil, you told me you was a drug dealer. So
Kwame, I won the case.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is,
so that means the judge.
But hold on, wait. She said something factual. You are in the marijuana field, correct?
What? Yes, sir.
Then you technically are a drug dealer.
Well, no, she said I was selling
drugs. Bro. This dude lame as hell, boy. And today you lame like him, bruh. Oh, police ass motherfucker. But it's the same dude that sit up on them lives that you be watching probably today. And he up there saying he's smoking on Mike Tyson. Man, Man, this dude is a weirdo, man. And anybody that condone this kind of behavior is a weirdo too.
Drugs out and outside, inside my house with the kids, doing it with the
right,
kids.
And that's what
with the kids.
Right, she alleged that you was
with the kids. You see how you're not putting that together. I'm selling drugs with the kids. So what does that do? That sends the raid police all to the house while I have the kids trying to get me jammed up. That's what was happening to me.
Did you ever have the marijuana around the kids?
No, sir.
Because if you had marijuana around the kids,
he didn't have marijuana around the kids. The motherfucker already told you he went to court for that shit, that bullshit that she was talking about, bro. That's what I'm saying, boy. You're plumb dumb, son. You ain't some dumb. You're plumb dumb, son.
then she technically would be right.
Yes, you would technically be right. And technically, I would have been arrested. And technically, you would have the evidence of mugshots and me being arrested, and I wouldn't have my kids, Kwame Brown.
No, Gilbert, just because you don't get arrested and you don't get found guilty doesn't mean that you didn't do anything wrong. You're very good. You're very good at knowing the right type of people, and you've admitted it to me through text messages and everything you sent.
No,
so
sir,
you can't be both people. I'm listening to you talk.
I've never had drugs around my kids. I've never had anything around my kids. Okay, sir. So you can. So that narrative, you don't need to try to run.
I listen to you talk, and then I look at you the way you text, and then I look at the way you blow up, and then I actually know the real you. And so I'm confused on who you actually are.
I'm multiple people just like you.
You're a thug 1 minute, or you're this nice, proper guy the next.
I'm a father who fought for the right. A father who fought for the rights of his kids.
Okay, but I understand that. But the way that you talk about shooting at somebody,
he had no comeback for that. A father who fought for his kids, he had no comeback for that. Kwame had no comeback for that. This nigga is dumb, boy. God damn, Kwame. God damn, Kwame. You making people hair hurt. God damn, Kwame.
you won't be around them long, or you're going to bring some harm to them.
Why are you going back to
you?
Why are you going back to you? Why are you going back to you?
If you are that good father, you might want to act like a man and not act like a thug.
Okay,
so
cool.
Are you a thug or are you a man?
Whatever you want me to be. Hey, Sister T, why you mean yourself, Sister T?
Hey, can I finish something?
Why are you back to drop the
I was mute myself.
Kwame Brown logic, boy. Are you a thug or are you a man? He make it seem like that's just the character you got to put on and hop into every day. Boy, like, you defined by how you carry yourself as a person, man. You just can't throw that shit on. If you conduct and talk and act like a man, that's what you are. You ain't got to reassure yourself of being no man. People can see that on you. They can feel that on you. They can smell that on you. You know what I'm saying? That smell good, you know. Talk game right. Saying something real nice. You wouldn't even know nothing about that. I'll probably do that in another video. If a game, or me don't know game if it hit him in the head. Yeah, I know today a Kwame. It's okay. Listen, Kwamites can come over here. I don't give a damn. Y'all just ain't gonna do nothing but get perspective. That's it.
Because I was trying to let y'all talk since y'all was actually talking for a second.
Because Queen Regina knows. When somebody say drop that addy, I'll pull up on you, fuck that. That's what thugs say.
This is the fourth time we're talking about this.
$1 million athlete or a thug?
This is the fourth time we're talking about the same thing.
Why
this is the first time I asked you that.
Talking about this thug stuff, and you be up here talking like a thug all the time. with your threats, and you want to whoop somebody ass, and you talking about you gonna fuck somebody up, and you gonna slap somebody like that. By your logic, you a thug too, bro. Won't you an NBA player? Is you an NBA player, a thug, or is you a man?
Because he asked. Look, I asked him a question. He told me to go to Facebook. He asked this question. I answered it.
No. I said I punched through a glass, and it's on camera.
Okay, that's what you said. Oh, so
you
now
said I punched my baby mama. Why wouldn't my baby?
No, I didn't say you punched your baby mama. You never seen me say I punched your baby mama. No, I did not.
You said my baby mama was in the car, and I punched through a glass to get my baby mama.
Yes.
Did you say that, Gilbert?
Because that did not happen, sir.
So
now let me ask you this.
So what happened?
Let me ask you this. You notice how? Hold on. I didn't speak directly towards none of your situations. I asked you a question. Where would you get information like that if you wasn't there, sir?
Team, we've been this with Chucky. The whole team, doctors, because you had to go to the hospital. The team wasn't
at my house. I'm talking about specifically.
You have to go
how
to
would
the
you know who was in the car? If anyone was in the car, how would you know any of that?
That was the story told to 14 players. Because you're the 15. Why ain't Kwame Brown?
When I was little, they told me.
Why ain't Kwame Brown at practice? Oh, Kwame Brown just did this.
Now, Sister T, can we put
now can we finish it? Can we finish?
Arenas just admitted that he was not there, that he's repeating stories. He's going around the internet telling stories that could potentially ruin my brand when he has no factual evidence, and he keeps saying he don't lie.
Kwame, you ruined your own brand, bro. What are you talking about? You ruined your own brand. You get in the way of yourself. Ain't nobody ruin your brand. You got in the way of yourself, boy. You went viral. You didn't use the opportunity, so now you just resorting to beefing and starting all types of bullshit. You ruined yourself, bro. Gil took no part in it. You actually brought Gil down, and he just threw the dirt on you. It was done. You definitely content gold. I love, like I said, when you talk, you just talk. Again, you was a public figure, so it's quotes out there that you said. It's there's a lot of things out there that people can pull up on you. You was a public figure. There's not nothing we can't find with you, bro. And you can't fight fire with fire because you was actually in a position that honestly, you're a regular guy. Talking about your brand, always talking about your brand. You don't be caring about your brand, bro.
He has no evidence of this, and he's saying, I tell a story. Now, since I was a little itty bitty boy, they told me don't tell stories. So, Gilbert, you should probably stop telling stories.
But Gilbert, you know that's not right for real, though, giving false information, because you don't want nobody lying on you for real.
And now, we're up here with a title that said.
Now, what Sister T said. And the whole point of that whole live was because Queen Regina started some BS lies on Gil in the first place. Today, you garbage, man. Your roast is trash, man. Your roast is trash, bro.
What's the title?
He probably ate paint chips as a kid.
Show. And this title, I mean, you know what I mean?
Nigga, that ain't no damn. That's a question. That's a damn.
You listen to Kwame Brown for game. I know you ain't. You can't be right. You listen to Kwame Brown.
Question, nigga. The hell you talking about? You the one. I need the answer to that damn question.
You got everybody on YouTube repeating what he said. Only
Are we back to you again? Are we back to you?
They got everybody on the internet.
This nigga got a bonnet on.
He say,
Queen Regina, you got, is that your hairnet? Queen Regina, is that your hairnet? That nigga got a whole bonnet on.
Oh no, this is a do-rag.
He got a whole bonnet. That nigga got a do-rag on dreads.
Stop talking, you come to the jungle. You sure don't come down here and stop talking.
Hey, see,
anyway,
now he invited me to his place.
On YouTube talking about something
that nigga got a whole
God,
bonnet.
Now all y'all see the fake and phony in this nigga.
I know.
Y'all see the fake and phony in this nigga.
Don't nobody try to.
Come on,
that nigga got a whole bonnet on.
Yeah, because don't nobody tie they do right, whatever you got on your head up like that. He got the side bow on the side. Like, what you doing, man? Gilbert roasting his ass. He can't take the jokes. Look.
I'm gonna set both of them up. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up a plan and I'm gonna have both of y'all answer.
That man got a whole bonnet on.
I'm gonna have some set up for y'all to meet up together, and y'all gonna goddamn talk. Y'all ain't.
Sister T. If I was you, I wouldn't do that.
And look, he turned his camera off. Kwame can't take the roast, boy. He'll turn his camera off. This dude, boy.
I'm gonna set it up. Y'all ain't even gonna know.
If I was you, I wouldn't do that.
I'm gonna set it up, and y'all.
Gilbert Arenas know. He talk all on this internet, but he know. He done said some things that done gone past my piece. So now the gloves done came off.
Oh, you just talking. You ain't gonna. You know you.
No, I ain't gonna do nothing.
Hey, Sister T. Kwame walking around.
But Sister T know Kwame just talking.
The house looking like this, Sister T. You want to be a bad bitch, hey, you want to be a bad bitch so bad.
I'd rather look like this than be a lying ass dude.
You want to be a bad bitch so bad.
What I heard.
That motherfucker want to be a bad bitch so bad.
Let's get back to the subject.
Wait your little do-rag, boy. Do that.
What he heard.
Go and shake your head like Sister T.
Gilbert, every man
show him how to do it. Show him. Sister T, go ahead. Sister T, go ahead, do that. Show him. Let him know how the women act. Go ahead, do that.
Okay.
That boy got a
Can we get back to the story?
God damn. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now.
Shout this little booger, boy.
When you were
nigga 2 years old. Well, at least we know you lied, boy.
Yeah, when you were fighting.
Didn't lie.
I would say anger caused you to fight, but you keep saying you never had anger.
Hey, look, and I'm gonna probably wrap this up too. We almost at 3. Today I got a question. Are you a Trampoline Time member? You're a Trampoline Time member for Kwame? Man, you the one that listen and watch Kwame talking about some get out of here, bruh. You know, don't with them stupid little games. You listen to Kwame, so you already fun boy type shit. Because of what you said already, you caping for another dude, like a 40-year-old 7-footer talking about he get bullied. How you sound? You a Trampoline Time member, dog? Weirdo ass nigga. Yeah. So dope, man. I'm dope, man. That's why you over here. I'm dope as hell. You like my perspective. You like my perspective. That's what it is. Appreciate you being over here. Hit the like button since you over here, boy. Hit the like button since you over here, boy. All right, y'all, I'm gonna do a little bit more of this video, then I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll try here. I might do a live later on.
No, I said I don't need anger management.
Okay, but you do have anger issues.
No, not anymore. Not anymore. Back
Not
then
anymore.
No,
what
no,
did
back
you?
then
What
You got anger
happened?
issues.
Yeah,
You
what
got anger
happened
issues.
to you not to have
Yes,
anger
Gil,
issues?
yes, you do. Sister T is telling you. I hear Queen Regina talking, but Sister T is telling you that you has anger issues.
Ooh, Sister T said you got engaged. You're gonna be too funny. Dr. Lena, definitely a dusty guy, probably. Definitely somewhere dusty. No swag. You probably still wear Paco jeans. You probably got a race car bed in your mama house, and you can't go to sleep unless she give you warm milk. Hey man, listen, bro. Now that stuff don't work on me, bro. Man, listen, bro. Listen, I've been who I am for a long time, brother. Ain't about to stop now. He definitely a man, boy. He definitely a man, boy. Anybody that is, like I said, it's the blind leading the blind. If he believe what that guy be saying and don't be doing his own research, something got to be wrong with the dude. And then the jokes ain't funny.
And until you listen,
Sister T,
until you understand that, you're gonna stay just the way you are, Gilbert.
Is it only with one man? Y'all can't still have.
I'm not talking about.
It's not with nobody else. But y'all don't see no anger with nobody else. Just the one.
No, but you say you had anger and you don't.
Oh, no.
How did you work through that?
Y'all just
basketball.
Basketball. Okay, so basketball stabilized you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what happened when you could no longer play basketball?
I became a father.
Wasn't you a father with the gun thing? You
Say
had
again?
no kids before the gun issue?
No, I had kids.
Okay then, that didn't stabilize you enough, your kids? So you...
Yes, but what I'm saying is when I didn't have basketball anymore, I became a full-time father.
Okay, but
everything was dedicated to the kids.
Okay, before you became a felon, you had
dirty, stinking felon. Sorry about that, y'all.
Stop saying stinking. We both know that's not true.
Oh yeah.
See, the more disrespect. But as y'all can see, Kwame Brown hating on Gil. Man couldn't even get through an interview without Kwame with his input. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody on the live stream. Appreciate you spending this time with me. I'm about to go in here and get some chow. Probably go on later on. If you want a midnight show, leave it in the comment section or type it inside the chat. I might do a midnight show. Come back on about an hour again and finish this up. But as far as y'all can see, dude be on some hateful stuff. He ain't about building. This is another example. And if you don't see that in this video, then what are you looking at? And again, like this video, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate each and every last one of you all that's been liking the content, commenting on the content, leaving your input. It makes a great difference. Appreciate you. And again, appreciate the debate, and looking forward to doing this again. I am also dope, standing on that. What I say. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the support. Salute to everybody. Salute to the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Also dope live each and every time. Y'all know what we do. We get here. Appreciate y'all. Again, be safe and protect yourself.